All right, good afternoon and welcome again to Jack A. Parton Gymnasium at Gatlinburg-Pittman High School for the final championship round of the Smoky Mountain Basketball Christmas Classic. We're glad that you could be back with us again today. Parker Profit is going to be joining me here in just a little while, but I'm going to be bringing you the first half action here at Gatlinburg-Pittman. Of course, this is Gary Stinnett. So we're getting ready to start the matchup between the girls' teams for the blue bracket for the championship. And coming from Georgia is Hebron Christian Academy.
Another championship game, blue division, ladies basketball.
And of course, they're going to be going up against your Lady Highlanders from Gatlinburg-Pittman.
First up in the lines, number 2, Kira Butler.
Kira Butler is going to be one of the starters, along with James, number 3. Number 12, Aubrey Beckham.
And number 32, Nikki Daniels.
22, Porter. And number 32, Daniels will be the starting 5 for
and now
Hebron.
your Lady Highlanders. Number 10, Number 11, Leah Stinnett.
Lady Highlanders look like they're going to stick with their 5 that they've had for the whole tournament, which is number 10, Nia Burns, number 11, Leah Stinnett, number 30, Maddie Newman, number 32, Trinity Whaley, and sister number 42, Shyla Whaley. Both teams have played some really good basketball teams here in this blue bracket at the Smoky Mountain Christmas Tournament. Looks like Butler is going to be facing Maddie Newman in the tip here. Nia Burns comes out with it. Ball's knocked away, but it's picked up by Maddie Newman. Trinity Whaley kicks it back out to Leah Stinnett to set it up. Stinnett with a bounce pass inside to Whaley. Whaley just couldn't get to it, so it's going to turn over and it's going to go to Hebron. Inbounding for Hebron is Beckham. And looks like the point's going to be James for Hebron. James passes it to Porter. And Porter to Beckham. Back out to Porter. Porter shoots a 3, misses, rebounded. That's Butler, number 2, with an easy 2 there.
Butler for 2.
Maddie Newman for 2. Nice little inside move there. Bringing it back out for Hebron is Porter. She puts up a 3, misses, rebounded by Burns from Gatlinburg-Pittman. Burns down to Stinnett. Stinnett looks, passes back to Burns. Burns to Shyla Whaley for 3. It's missed. Rebounded by Beckham from Hebron. James pushes it out. That was kicked out to Daniel. Daniel for 3. Newman over to Whaley. Whaley to Burns. Burns going to set it up, run a little point. Burns to Whaley. Whaley fumbles it around, passes it over to sister Shyla. Stinnett to Newman. Newman makes a move, turns around. Nice little jumper there from Newman. Makes the score 5-4 here early at Gatlinburg-Pittman High School. James pulls up for a quick 2, misses. Newman with the rebound, kicks it out to Burns. Burns to Stinnett. Stinnett looks it over, drives inside, kicks it back out to Whaley. Whaley to Newman. Newman with a drive right down the lane. Newman for 2 more. That was 2 for, that's Butler for Hebron that misses that inside shot. Trinity Whaley gets the rebound, kicks it out. Shyla Whaley for 3, it's no good, off the mark. Rebounded by Hebron, but it's knocked out by Nia Burns. Got some subs early here for GP. Kendall Reagan comes in for Shyla Whaley. Gracie Valentine comes in for Trinity Whaley. Bringing it up for Hebron is James. James works it to Butler. Butler tries to make a move. Got a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 11. That's Leah Stinnett. That's her first, team first. Inbounding for Hebron is Porter. Porter right over to Butler. Butler for an easy two.
Two for Butler.
Stinnett brings it down, passes to Reagan. Reagan to Burns. Burns looks it over, passes back to Reagan. Reagan back to Burns, to Valentine, to Stinnett. Stinnett trying to get inside to Newman, does. Newman misses. Rebounded by Butler. Kick it back out to Hebron coming down. And that was 12. That's Beckham with a walk for Hebron. So it's going to be Gatlinburg-Pittman possession. Beckham's tying her shoe, and the referee didn't see her there. Stinnett passes to Newman. Newman doesn't see it. Almost rose out. She saves it back to Hebron. And that was Beckham for two for Hebron. Burns bringing it up for Gatlinburg-Pittman. She's blocked by Butler. James working it down for Hebron. Little runner for two. Scores 11-6, Hebron. Stinnett passes to Newman. Newman back out to Stinnett. She looks, passes back to Valentine. Valentine to Burns, looking to shoot. She's going to drive. Kicks it back out to Reagan. Reagan back to Stinnett to set it up again. Run a different play. Stinnett inside to Newman. Newman looking. Newman's going to drive. A little bit of a force there. We got two players down. Beckham drives all the way down for Hebron. Timeout Gatlinburg-Pittman with 3:20 left. It's 13-6. Early here, Butler has 4 points. Beckham has 4 points. Daniel has 3 points for Hebron. And Maddie Newman has all 6 points for Gatlinburg-Pittman. In for Gatlinburg-Pittman is number 12, Addie Ware, Trinity Whaley, Shyla Whaley, Gracie Valentine, and Kendall Reagan. Newman, Burns, and Stinnett come out for GP. Addie Ware comes in, fires a three, misses. It's actually knocked out by number 1 that's come in for Hebron. That's Register. Ware will inbound for Gatlinburg-Pittman. Ware to Valentine, back to Ware to Whaley, over to sister Trinity Whaley. Ball knocked away by number 11, that's Lane, is also in the game for Hebron. Coming back in quick for Gatlinburg-Pittman is number 11, Leah Stinnett. She's going to work the point. Stinnett's going to drive with a scoop shot, misses it. Had a nice lane there, just couldn't get the ball to drop. That's a three-pointer by James. Got some substitutions coming in. Back in for Gatlinburg-Pittman is Burns and Newman. And back in for Hebron is number 22, that's Porter. Porter comes in for James. Extend it to Burns. Burns for three. Hits it. Score now is 16-9 in favor of the Lions from Hebron. Ball's knocked out by Hebron. It's going to be Gatlinburg-Pittman possession. Coming right back in for Hebron is number 3. That's James. James is coming in for register. Stennett brings it up for Gatlinburg-Pittman. Stennett to Burns. Burns looks, thinks about driving, kicks it out to Shiloh Whaley. Shiloh Whaley for 3. Maddie Newman loses a shoe. Referee gives a little timeout so she can get her shoe back on. And now we're ready for play. Hebron's going to inbound. Gatlinburg-Pittman made up a little bit of a deficit with those last two three-pointers, making the score 16-12. Beckham's got the ball. She pushes over to Lane. Lane for 3. Trinity Whaley pushes in when Hebron goes into a small press. Trinity brings it up, looks, kicks out to Shiloh. Shiloh to Burns. Burns is going to bring it back out and set up. Going to run a play. Burns is going to drive. Kicks it back out to Stennett. Stennett looks to drive. She walks back out. Down low to Newman. Newman to Whaley. Whaley for 2. Hits the bottom of the rim, but we got a foul. That foul is going to be on number 2, Butler. That's her first, and that's their team first as well. So with 1:26 left, we only have 1 foul on each team. Whaley to the line. Whaley hits the first. And Whaley hits the second. Cuts into the lead a little bit. Now Hebron up by 5. Down low to Beckham. Beckham trying to work it down to Butler. Jump ball. Hebron basketball. They're going to inbound.
I walk in the gym late today, and the first thing I see is Trinity Whaley fighting for a loose ball.
Welcome to the broadcast, Parker. I appreciate you.
You love to see it. Yeah, if you were happen to drive up this way around the 2:30 hour and you got cut off by a guy in a black jacket and a pair of aviators, it wasn't me.
I'm going to tell you, Parker, that Hebron's a fast basketball team. That was James for them. I like to see Shiloh Whaley running all the way down the court, try to defend.
Great pace right there. Good look by Maddie. Good job to get it back. Highlanders will get another chance.
Ball knocked away by Beckham from Hebron. In for Hebron, back on the floor is number 32. That's Daniel.
Whaley looks to inbound. She gets into Stennett. Stennett has it. She's defended, drives in, looks, turns, wants to go up, nothing there, gets it out top to Burns. Burns wants a 3, just doesn't have it. Makes a move, fires the 3 late. No good. That's going to be rebounded by Butler. Butler gets it over to James. James is out here. She's in charge. She's directing traffic all over the place out here for Hebron.
Yeah.
It's over to 22. That's Porter. Porter fires it up. No good. Trinity Whaley gets a rebound.
Whaley kicks out to Stennett, but she just can't get there in time.
Had a chance, too. Had a chance.
At the end of the first period, it's going to be Hebron 21, Gatlinburg-Pittman 14. This Hebron team is from Georgia. They, in 2021, they were the Class A state champions. So they've got a pretty good history in girls high school basketball.
They look like they've got a pretty deep roster, too, and an even deeper coaching staff.
Yeah, they've got several. And right now for them, they've already had 5 people scoring for them. So they're spreading it around. Then for Gatlinburg-Pittman at the end of 1, Maddie Newman has 6, Shiloh Whaley has 5, and Nia Burns has 3.
You know, that doesn't shock me at all. You know, this is the kind of team you're going to get in a championship game.
Yeah, and this team is pretty tough.
Yep. No, you know, you don't get to the third day of a tournament and look around and think that's going to be your easiest game. We played a talented team last night, and they're only going to get better going forward.
Well, right before this one, we saw 2 great teams, one from Miami, Florida, and another one from Kentucky, Barron County, Kentucky, faced at Southridge High School in Miami. It was a great game as well.
Stinnett brings it up. She's got it. She goes over the right side. She's looking. She gets it to Whaley in the high post. Gets it to a cutting Burns. That's the first time all year that play hadn't worked.
Yep.
That's what happens when you play a fast team. They'll take that away from you. Trenum's got it in the corner. She looks. She tries to get it back to Newman. It's almost batted away. It is batted away and stolen. That's Butler on the steal. She gets over to 12. That's Beckham. Beckham puts a shot up, and it's good.
Beckham's the shooter. That's 6 points for Beckham.
9-point lead for Hebron. Burns is looking for somebody. Gets it up to Shiloh Whaley. Gets it over to Trenum. Goes back across to Burns. Burns wants the 3. Takes it. No good. That's going to be rebounded and got out of there by Beckham. Beckham brings it up. Wants that same little shot. It's stolen away. Burns is going to drive in. Taller defender on her. Goes up, puts it up off the glass and in. Wow, great little move by Burns.
Yeah, she had to work on, because the height of the defender, she had to work on that. That was a great move.
Finds a cutting
Porter.
Porter puts it up and in.
Correction, that's Butler.
Butler. I was just right place at the right time there for Butler. That's all that was. I mean, they had everything they wanted, just bailed them out. Highlanders trail by 9, and it's a tough thing because GP loves to press. They get a lot out of the press, but this Hebron team, they want to go fast.
Yeah, they're very athletic.
You know, that they want to do the same thing you're going to want to do to them. So it's, you know, do you want to change your entire game for this, or how do you want to approach it is the real question. Highlanders have done good and stayed in it. They just got to hold on to the basketball.
Yeah, we've made a couple, 2 or 3 little errors that we haven't been making here for the last several weeks. So, and Hebron has capitalized off those. We've thrown it away a couple of times. I think we'll settle down, though, and pick it up here a little bit and make this into a great championship game.
It's there, and sometimes with a team like this, you gotta find your footing.
And they're going to come out pressing.
They've set it up. Trenum goes to get it in bounds. Trenum gets it over to Burns. Burns has it, dribbles across, gets it over to Stinnett. Stinnet's dribbling up. Gets by one girl, looks to drive, kicks it out to Maddie. Maddie fires a mid-range shot off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounds controlled by the Eagles. That is James. She drives in, kicks it over to Butler, and that's 2 for him. Burns gets it. She looks to dribble up. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by, that's number 12. I think that was Beckham.
Yep.
It's going to be inbounded by Trenum. Trenum puts it in play to Burns. Burns is going to cross the timeline. It's straight man defense here for Hebron, too, pulling no punches. She gets a screen from Valentine. She looks to drive. She puts it over to Leah Stinnett, fires the 3. No good.
Too much on that one.
That's going to get it into the hands of
Beckham.
She drives in, kicks it out to Porter. Porter fires the 3. No good. Trenum gets it up to Stinnett. Stinnett and Newman, 2-on-1 break. Stinnett keeps it. It's going to get to the line.
That's going to be a foul on Beckham. That's her first, team second.
Not a whole lot of fouls so far tonight.
Nope.
It's going to send Leah Stinnett to the line, try to cut into this 11-point deficit. First shot is up, and it is good. It's going to cut it back to 10. And that's all you got to do, just stops and baskets. Second one for Stinnett is up. It's no good. Rebounds controlled by Hebron. That's number 32, Daniel.
Out to James.
She gets it up to James. James defended by Burns. James looks to drive, gets around Burns. Wants somewhere to go with it. Nowhere to go. Great defense right there. Beckham's got it. She's going to drive in, puts it up. Shot is good. Impressive play right there by Beckham. Stinnett's got it. She's trying to bring it up. She gets it up to Newman. Newman almost loses it, is able to handle it. Gets over to Valentine. Corner 3 from Valentine is no good. That's going to be into the hands of Beckham. She's going to bring it up. Beckham's got it. She turns, she drives. She's got a lane to the basket, drops it off, and it's up off the glass and good. That's Butler on the drive.
Yeah, they seem to like to work that. Beckham likes to come down inside, and if she's covered up, she kicks it over to Butler. That's kind of their go-to. That's their two leading scorers right now.
Good fake from Stinnett. She puts up the second one. It's up, and it's good.
That was a 2, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. You know, we've got to cut off that attack lane or cut off that passing lane one, make them take that tough shot. 15 checks in. That's Moody. And see who else comes in.
Back in's number 1. That's Register. She was in just a little bit earlier.
That is Moody, brings it up. She's defended by Trinity Whaley. She goes over to Beckham. Beckham drives in, gets it stripped from behind by Whaley. Whaley's got it. Whaley's got it back, goes to Stinnett. Stinnet's running on a break. She gets it up to Trinity Whaley. Trinity Whaley drives in. Nothing there. Still nothing there. She goes up with it, puts it up off the glass, and
it's
in.
good.
Wow.
Great move by Trinity Whaley right there.
Yeah, especially over the bigger defender.
Yeah. And with a team like this, we're going to have to make some smart decisions. That was a smart decision by Trinity Whaley.
Yep, just to go straight up with it. This is a team that if you let them set up on defense and use their athleticism, it can be a long day. Quick ones are usually the easiest in basketball. Free throw for Whaley's up and good. Cuts the deficit to 9, 31-22. Moody brings it up, gets it over in the corner. Comes back across. That is Register with it. She looks to drive. Puts a dribble move out up top. No one bites. That's into 11. Lane puts it up off the glass. No good. Shiloh Whaley's got it. She's going to dribble it up. She gets it to Stinnett. Stinnett has it. She looks to drive in. Stinnett drives, goes in, puts a layup up. No good. Ball is free. Rebound controlled by Hebron. Drives in, puts it up off the glass, and in is Porter. Impressive speed right there by Porter.
Yeah, they can move.
Lead is back to 11. Stinnett has the basketball. She's defended out front. Tries to get it to Valentine, just nothing there. That's stolen by Lane. Gets it up to Porter. Porter on a break. Porter puts it off the glass and in. That extends the lead to 13.
Parker, this Hebron team is very fast.
Mm-hmm. That you can tell that they want to use that speed too. Stinnett has it. She brings it up. She tries to go over there, jumping right in the passing lanes. They're going to say Hebron was out of bounds. This is a team that you can't make a lazy pass against. They'll come get it.
Yep.
You got to be crisp on your lanes, and you got to make sure it's there. Newman checks in, and so does Burns for the Highlanders.
They come in for Trenum and Stinnett.
Gets it into Burns. Burns is defended by Moody. She's up top. She's looking to do something. There's not a whole lot there. Gets it over to Valentine. Valentine gets it over to Newman. Newman defended by Lane. Newman tries to get it down low to Whaley, and she is fouled. That's going to be 3 team fouls on the Eagles. They're going to call that 32.
That's Daniel. That's her first.
That's going to be out of bounds under the basket as Burns looks to inbound.
We may have to work that down low like they were trying to do right there with Shiloh Whaley, just to try to get some strength down there and see if we can make some buckets underneath.
Yeah, make them foul you. Make them foul you. Burns has the basketball. Gets it out top to Trinity Whaley. Trinity's got it. She looks to drive. She gives it off to Burns. Burns has it, tries to make a move. Not a whole lot there. Tries to make another move, gets a screen from Newman. Gets it down low to Newman. Newman turns, wants to go up with it. She's doubled immediately, goes up with it, gets her own rebound.
And
she's
fouled. I think that was Daniel again.
That could be big. Daniel's drawn the assignment on Newman most of the game. They've not really put a whole lot of other people on her. I know that 12's on the bench for Hebron right now.
That actually is her 5th foul, so I've missed one, Parker.
What?
That's her 2nd, but that's the team 5th.
Over to Valentine, over to Shiloh Whaley. She fires the 3. It's no good. Rebounds free, controlled by Valentine. She goes to Newman. Newman turns, goes up, spins, puts it off the glass and in. Cuts it back to 11. Got to get a stop right here. Here they go quick. Wanted the 3, didn't have it. Drives in, puts it up, blocked by Shiloh Whaley. Ball's still free. Gets it over to Burns. Burns has it. She brings it up quick. She drives in, gets it over to Newman. Newman goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound is still free. Eventually grabbed by Lane over to Porter. Porter's running. She's defended by Trinity Whaley, looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Nowhere to go. Stolen by Shyla. Shyla's got it, gets it up to Burns. Burns has it. She goes to drive, puts it up off the glass and in.
Nice.
A little bit of momentum. Uncle Mo's in the gym for the Highlanders right now. See if they can get a stop. The bench is into it. The crowd is into it. This is a big possession right here. If you can get a steal or a block, turnover, something could pop here for GP. Trinity Whaley's all over her.
That should be
nowhere
5
to
seconds.
go. That's 5. That's 5. That ball's free. Burns has it. Burns is in open court. Crosses over. Goes to the basket. Drops it off to Newman. Back to Burns. Over to Valentine. Valentine wants a 3. Doesn't take it. Goes back to Newman. Newman turns. Goes up. Puts it up off the glass. No good, but she'll step to the line for 2.
That's going to be against Daniel again. That's her 3rd.
That's her 3rd in as many minutes, too. That right there from Trinity Whaley, that's how you play defense. She had her in the corner. That was a great play right there. There goes off. I think that's the dismissal bell for school.
Yeah, it was time to go home at this time yesterday.
Shot goes up for Newman, and it's pure. That cuts the lead down even more. 3 Eagles check in. That's Butler,
James, and James, and Beckham.
Second one from Newman soon to be on the way. It's up and in. James is going to bring it up. Lead is 7. James has it. She gets it down low. Ball goes up, is blocked.
Nice.
Rebound to Trinity Whaley. She's going to run. Whaley runs. She's double teamed immediately. She gets it to Maddie Newman. Goes cross court to Burns. Burns fires the 3. It's no good. And that's going to be rebounded by Butler. Butler's going to run on her own. She runs in. And that's going to be a charge on Butler.
That's Butler's 2nd foul.
Smart play right there for Newman. Butler looks like she's grimacing a little bit. That one might have hurt her. She got up kind of favoring that leg. She does not look very happy. She looks like she might be in a little bit of pain. Hopefully she's all right. Burns is going to bring it up for the Highlanders. Dribble move at half court. Tries to get over. Gives it over to Whaley. Whaley's got it. Gets a screen. Whaley puts it off the foot. That's going to stay down here with the Highlanders. Going to be Valentine to inbound. Looking for something, goes deep to Trinity Whaley. She's got it under a minute here. Nia Burns has it, wanted the 3, just wasn't there for her. She looks to drive, puts it over to Maddie Newman. Maddie Newman's got it, spins, puts it up off the backboard and in. Cuts your deficit to 5.
She does a layup from 8 feet out. That's just wild.
No wasted movement for her. That's the key. It's a lot like Ty Glasper's game. No wasted movement. Anything she does has a purpose. Ball is up, rebounded by Newman, gets it over to Trinity Whaley. We're under 30 here to play in the first half. Gets it over to Newman. Newman's got it. Nothing crazy. Gets to Valentine in the corner. Valentine fires the 3. It's no good. What was the call on that one?
I didn't see. Foul on number 10.
Foul on 10, and you called it from half court. It was totally your point to insert yourself, sir. I'm glad you got to make that call. 35-30, Highlanders trail by 5 as James brings it up across half court line, defended by Burns. Under 15 seconds. Under 10. James gets it in the corner, fires the 3. It's up and it's good.
That's number 11. That's Lane. That's her. She's got 6 points, and that's 2 threes.
Yep. Big basket right there for Hebron going into the half, but the Highlanders have cut it to 8. They've proved they can play with this bunch. You know, you come out, you adjust a little bit, get a run like that put together, you may have something going here in the second half. We're going to take a quick halftime break, and we'll be back with the end of this one. You're watching Highlander Hoops.
Highlander fans, we'd like to recognize again number 30, junior Maddie Newman, 500 rebounds.
Welcome back to the second half here at Gatlinburg-Pittman High School, the home of the Highlanders. We just heard it over the loudspeaker. Maddie Newman has eclipsed the 500 rebound mark as we start the second half. It's going to be James with the ball. She gets it over to Danielle, defended by Whaley.
Butler has got the ball now, and she's their main scorer.
She drives in, puts it up, no good. All right, that's not the best sportsmanship in the world.
Yeah, I think she's a little frustrated.
Yeah, she doesn't look super happy as Burns brings it up. Burns crosses the timeline. She's got it up front, defended by James. That ball is batted away and stolen. It's still free. And that is stolen and put up for two by Porter. Great play right there by Porter as Stennett goes to bring it up.
Hey, Porter, can you knock the ball out, step out of bounds, re-enter, and grab the ball back?
Not to my knowledge, but that's what I've heard. Almost a 4-point play there for the Highlanders.
Who's that foul on? That foul.
I guess that was underneath, away from the shot.
That's Daniel. That's her fourth.
That's big. Stennett drives in, puts it up, no good. I don't know how she didn't get called. There was an arm right into her back as she put that shot up. That's a tough one to miss. That's out of bounds. That's going to be Highlander basketball. They trail by 10, 40-30. Trinity Whaley looks to inbound. She gets it into Stennett.
Whoever's taking it underneath for us is going to have to take it up strong against Butler down there.
Mm-hmm. Make her foul you.
Yep.
Burns has it. She drives in, puts up a little floater. It's no good. Highlanders just hadn't caught a bounce today.
Beckham bringing it up.
She gets it over to Butler. It's blocked. That's a clean block. That's as clean as it gets.
He's going to call one on Newman. That's her first.
Foul on 30, Newman, Butler line.
There's a few that she's got away with. But man, that one was clean. At least from our angle up here. That first one is up and good. Extends the lead to 41. Second one is on the way. It is no good. Rebound out of bounds to the Highlanders. There was a sub at the line, but she didn't come in for Hebron. Burns has it. She's going to bring it up the floor. Burns gets it up to Whaley. Back to Burns. She's got it. She gets it to Newman. Newman's got it. Looking for somewhere to go outside to Trinity Whaley. Trinity Whaley gives it back to Burns. Burns wants a three, doesn't have it. Gets it down low to Newman. Newman puts a shot up and it's fouled. That's Lane on the foul.
That's her first.
It's Lane's first. Newman's going to step to the line.
Yeah, there was 4 people within a foot of Maddie Newman on that shot right there. They're really trying to focus on shutting her down. That might open up some outside shots for us.
It's got to fall. First one for Maddie is no good. Got to make the free ones in a game like this. Second one for Newman at the line. It's up and good. 41-31, 10-point lead for the Eagles. That's going to be Beckham out front with it. She drives. She wants to put it up. It's off the glass. It's no good. Rebounds controlled by Newman. Good fight right there for Maddie Newman. Burns brings it up. She gives over to Shiloh Whaley. Shiloh wants a three, ain't got it. Gives it over to Leah Stennett for three. That shot is up, and that's good. Nothing but nylon for the junior. Cuts it back to 7. It's going to be James to bring it up, defended by Burns. The crowd's getting into it. She drives in. She puts it up. It is off the glass and in.
That looked like a little bit of a walk to me.
Tough shot. Porter steals the inbound. Porter's got it, gives it over to Beckham. Beckham's got it. She's going to drive, puts it up. She is fouled. That's tough right there. You got to be smarter on the inbounds pass right there. You got to make a crisp pass. This is a team with a lot of athleticism. They'll bait you into 1 or 2.
That foul was on Shiloh Whaley.
Mm-hmm. That's her first.
Yeah.
Team second of the half. Second opportunity at the line here for the Eagles. First one is up and good. Let's see. Mia's and Valentine check in for Burns and Whaley.
Mejia's a freshman. She's a pretty tough basketball player as well.
That extends the lead back to 11.
That's what I was saying, Parker. We made just a few little minor issues, and they've capitalized off of it several times here.
GP gets it right to 5 or 7 points where they're in striking distance, and 2 plays later you turn around and they're up by 11 again. This is a team you can't give them an inch. Valentine fires the 3. It's no good. Rebound to Trinity Whaley. It's blocked out of bounds.
By Beckham.
That was good defensive play right there by Beckham, just to be aware.
Trinity's going to inbound.
She gets it into Chloe in the corner. She goes back to Trinity. Trinity wants to get it to Maddie. Trinity gets it to Maddie. She gets doubled immediately, puts it out top to Stennett. Stennett drives. She goes up.
Draws the foul.
Was waiting on that one. That was on 11.
That's Lane. That's her second.
As Leah Stennett steps to the line. 11-point lead for the Eagles. First one for Stennett is good. Hebron's doing a lot of talking to the officials, wanting some kind of explanation on what's going on. I was always told never talk to the official. That might be more of a function of my personality, though. That might be. My conversations might not have been as productive. I never met an official that wanted to be my friend after the fact. I don't know why. As James goes to bring it up, I still don't like him now in my professional career. That ball is up and in.
Beckham.
Impressive drive by Beckham. Very tall player, knows how to use her body, uses her long arms, gets up, puts the ball where nobody can steal it from her and puts it in. Stennett's got it. She brings it up. They get it to Newman. Newman goes to a cutting Mejia, sorry. That is over to Valentine, over to Trinity Whaley for the 3. Just rammed out. There's been 2 or 3 of those for GP. They've been good shots. Runs up, puts it. Someone's got to stop the ball. I mean, that's a big. Somebody has to stop the basketball.
Yeah, because Beckham's a player.
Yeah, she'll just drive right in. You give it to her, she'll take it. That's a jump ball. That possession arrow is going to stay with GP.
And we're going to get Whaley back in.
Trinity Whaley and Manny Newman come out. I think Burns is on the sub too.
Yeah, Burns comes back in for GP. Somebody's going to have to move.
Gets it in and out of Burns. That's out of bounds. That's going to stay. That ref on the far baseline, when the call's right in front of him, he's looking the other way. But when he's 40 feet away, he's going to make
that call.
Yeah. It just seems like you're doing a lot more work than you got to. Whaley's got it. She's going to turn on the block. She goes out to Mejias, goes cross court to Valentine, fires the 3. It bounces, no good. Bounces back to Valentine. She gets it to Shyla Whaley. Shyla goes up.
Blocked.
Not quite sure how they're wanting to foul. Gets it back to Burns. Burns puts it up, blocked, out of bounds. And they're going to say that that's Eagle basketball. I'm not quite sure that there wasn't a foul on about 4 of them.
Yeah.
I've never seen 3 consecutive blocks in a pile that way where there wasn't at least 1 foul. 13-point lead for Hebron. Looks to drive, Beckham does, gets it out to.
That's Porter.
Puts it up, no good. Oh no, that's a Butler.
Sorry about that.
Burns brings it up.
Yeah, Beckham and Butler are their 2 main ones. There's Burns for 2.
Gets it in for 2. They're
Back
going
to 11
deep.
points.
Knocked away. Good play by Chloe right there, getting her hand up in the passing lane.
Effort play. Here we go. We got 2 subs coming in for GP. Mejias and Stennett go out, and Newman and Reagan come in.
Stennett may not be out for long. She's played most of this game. She's been a big key for the Highlanders. They get the ball into James. James has got it.
James looking at Beckham, but James going to drive.
Puts it up. Blocked by Newman. Stolen by Whaley. She gets it over to Burns. Burns looks to drive, gets it over to Shyla. Puts it in the corner to Kendall.
Man, they play great man defense. Great shot by Burns right there. Ah, get in.
No good. Maddie Newman gets the board, and she gets fouled.
That's on Butler. That's Butler's third.
It's a big foul right there. You got to hit these two if you GP. Hit these two, string a stop or two together, and you can get something going right here. First one for Newman's good. How many points does that give Newman tonight?
14 for Newman so far.
14 for Newman, and that looks like that's, what, 9 for Burns?
Yep, 9 for Burns.
Burns gets the board. Burns puts it back up. They don't call the foul. She just rips it out of there. Tough play by Burns. Burns has it on the corner, or on the right, in the right corner. She gets it back up top. I don't know how Burns didn't get fouled on that go up. Reagan puts it up. That's just going to be a pass. That was just a lob pass. And that's going to be Newman going up. That's on 22. That's her second.
That's Porter.
That's team fifth. Newman's going to go back to the line. Lead is 10 for the Eagles. Hebron's coach is just saying you got to be smarter than that right there. She was talking to her player. She came down the sideline as Newman makes the first one. Trenum checks in for the Highlanders. She comes in for Reagan.
I'm surprised they called that a shooting foul. I figured they'd call it on the floor.
I think she did just enough to make it look like she wanted to go up. Second one for Newman's good. Lead is 8, 2:36 remaining. Highlanders got to get some good defense going. James looks to drive, nothing there.
Oh,
Extends her arm. That's a foul. You got to call that. You got to call that. Wow, that's a bad trade right there. They might have to turn my mic down. I might have to have a word. That's a bad trade. That's a very, very bad trade right there. Obvious push off. Threw the stiff arm out. Gave him a Heisman pose. First one from the line is up and good. Makes it 50-41. Should have been an offensive foul. I mean, that was a bad one to miss. But, again, it was right in front of him. It wasn't 40 feet away. He couldn't have called it.
This is Newman's second foul, so Coach Moore subs Shiloh Whaley in for Newman.
Whaley gets a rebound there. Yeah, made that call from 40 feet away.
That one's on Lane. That's her third. That's 6 fouls for Hebron.
Puts the Highlanders in the bonus. Burns has it, looks to drive, nothing there. Gets it out to Shiloh Whaley. She's got it. She's going to work it around. She gives it up to Burns. Burns has it, looks to create. Nothing there. Nothing there again. Burns drives. Turns it over. Porter's got it. Porter's by herself on the break. She puts it up and in. We got to make better passes than that. We got to make that. That's just, you know, that's not going to get it done.
Coach Moore's going to bring Stennett and Newman right back in.
Somebody's got to create here on offense. Burns looks to drive, nothing there. James is just cutting her off. Whaley gets it. Whaley turns in, looks to drive. Wow.
She didn't move her pivot foot.
Her pivot foot was down. You made that call 33 feet from the play, buddy. Good job. Good job. You bring your binoculars for that one? What kind of scope you use, brother? That's one, what's that? What's the Crystal brand that makes the good scopes? I think he's got one of them.
That's where most of our fouls come from, is half court right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the eye in the sky.
Trinity Whaley picks one off.
Whaley on the steal, drives in, fakes it, puts it up, off the glass, good. Didn't move her pivot foot right there. He was 94 feet away. He was in prime position to make that call. I'm going to digress off that a little bit, but that was fun. James has it. She drives in, middle of the lane, up, no good, rebounds free.
Call a foul on Valentine. It's her first.
Yeah. He was only 3 feet away from that one. We're gonna be like ESPN next time we're on here. We're gonna get a distance meter of where the calls are coming from. Give me the Monday Night Football tool. I'll start drawing on it. First one's up and good.
13 points for Butler.
Butler's just an incredible player, incredible athlete.
Misses the second.
Stennett brings it up.
guarded by Porter.
Stennett gets a screen, moves around it, gets it over to Valentine. Gets it into Newman. Newman has it. Newman turns, puts it up. It's fouled. That foul's on 12.
That's Beckham. That's her second, but she's going to the foul line. We're in the bonus. But she was shooting anyway.
GP's got to make the free throws.
Got a little winter weather advisory from the National Weather Service here for this weekend. 1 to 2 inches of snow was possible. So, guys, if you're out traveling this weekend, be careful.
Yeah, make sure you've got the gloves, boots, jackets. Keep that stuff in your car. You never know when you're going to need it, but you'd like to have it. Valentine's got it over to Newman. Newman fakes. Newman drives to the glass. Up and in and send her to the line. Is that on 2?
That's on Beckham. That's her third, too.
I mean, they're foul trouble everywhere. I mean, we're about to have bingo over here on the foul sheet. Newman makes the and one. That's going to cut it down to 6. A little bit of urgency here for the Highlanders. Newman checks out.
Big turnover and a 3 would be nice right here.
I'd love to see it. That's actually what I'm asking for Christmas. Subs the inbounder.
That's Lane coming out. I didn't see who that was coming
Watts, 5. Watts. I don't think we've seen her yet.
Nope.
Puts it in. Ball is free. Oh. Buddy, why are you standing in a tunnel to make that call? He needs to come talk to me after. I'll teach him a thing or two, I promise.
That's foul on Burns. That's her second, team 5th.
Newman checks back in. All the sub is for Newman is just let her get a sip of water and let her go. Watts inbounds it, puts it into James. James has it.
Burns playing some good defense.
Just stop the ball. Make them throw it around the yard and beat you. Burns gets it in. Watts puts it up. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound. Oh, come on. That's a tough call.
Yeah, it's Butler for 2. She drew the foul. I didn't see who she drew it off of.
I think it was Whaley. When she stands still and puts 2 arms in there, that's usually tough to call. But
he called that on Trinity or Shiloh? I think he called it on Trinity.
Ball don't lie, though.
Yep.
That's Burns with it. She brings it up. Highlanders trail by 8. She looks to drive. Ball's batted away. She's cut off by Butler. Should have been, or that was off James. Should have been one on James right there. Burns has it ready to inbound. Gets it cross court to Whaley. Whaley fires the 3, and it's good.
That's what we needed.
Cuts it to 5. Got to get a stop right here. Got to string some stops together. The crowd's on their feet. Girls are feeling the momentum. Lot of talk right here from Hebron right now. Watts has it. Watts almost mishandles the pass. Drive out of bounds.
Blocked
Gonna stay here. Blocked by, was that Stennett or Newman?
That's one of them.
Important thing is that's blocked. No foul. Gonna stay here. 1.8 left.
Their head coach is wanting the official back here at half court to make that call. They like those half court calls.
I mean, she's just standing in his ear telling him what to call. Hey, this long ball's coming, Chief. Give me something. Ball's inbounds. Shot is up. No good.
Yep.
And that's going to be the end of 3. Highlanders cut it to 5. Let's see what we've got so far.
Let's see. Right now, scoring-wise, we got Burns with 9. We've got Stennett with 8. We got Newman. Newman's got a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 19 points for Newman. Trinity Whaley's got 5, and Shiloh Whaley has got 8 as well. Foul-wise, Nia Burns with 2, Maddie Newman with 2, Leah Stennett, Gracie Valentine, and Shiloh Whaley with 1. So we're sitting okay foul-wise, but team fouls were up to 6.
That other side,
on the other side, it's not as pretty. Daniel for Hebron has 4. Porter has 2 fouls. Beckham has 3 fouls. Lane has 3 fouls. Butler has 3 fouls, so they got in quite a bit of foul trouble. And then Butler is their leading scorer right now, I think, with 15. Butler with 15, and then Beckham with 14. So Beckham and Butler, again, 15 points, 14 points for them. So But they got a couple other girls that can hit some outside shots, got a couple threes. So let's get it right here.
Highlanders have the basketball. Stinnett brings it up, gives it to Whaley. Whaley's got it. Top of the key, just turns and fires. It's going to bounce. It's no good. Maddie gets the rebound. Timeout, Coach Moore.
It's a good timeout by Coach Moore.
Don't be asking for the travel when you push somebody in the back. That's not how you do that. Don't draw attention to yourself. That was I'm surprised they didn't get the foul.
Got a 30-second timeout by Coach Moore. That's her second timeout. She got 3 fulls left. And then Hebron's only called 1 timeout.
Hebron's coach wants some kind of explanation they're not getting. You just wasted half the time out asking. If you would have just went over there and done what you're supposed to do, it'd be okay. I do love that about sports. It brings out this part of people, you get to focusing on things, and so much of sports in general is, are you looking at the right stuff?
Right.
As a player, players, coaches, even media members, you got to be looking at the right things, and there's so much time-saving stuff. If you sit there and ask what the timeout is for 15 seconds, regardless, you've wasted a fourth of the timeout. Gets it into a cutting Newman. Newman goes straight up off the glass and in.
Great job right there. Great play.
55-52. Highlanders cut it to 3. It's over in the corner to register. Back up top to James. Almost mishandles it. And she
double dribble.
This is Highlander basketball. This could be big. I'm hoping we find Shiloh Whaley in the corner. Maybe Shiloh Whaley in the top of the key, wide open, just letting one fly. Trinity Whaley's got it. She gets it to Shiloh, over to Burns. Burns has it. Burns tries to get it low. Maddie just mishandles it right there. Tough one. James is going to bring it up. She wants to go fast up the floor. She puts it over to.
That was Butler. Missed the
3. Gets her own board. She drives in. Wow.
He called it on the floor.
I'm surprised he called it at all. Called
that on Shiloh. That's her second. 1-and-1, though, I believe it is.
Here's something to note if you're watching at home. Look at these two sidelines. Coach Moore's cool and collected. Kids are smiling. Hebron's coach is screaming. That might show you a little something down the stretch.
Yep.
She's going to step the line for one more. She missed her last one at the line. Shot is up and good. It extends the lead by 1. 0 fouls against Hebron here in the fourth quarter. That's second shot is up and good. Gets
Butler's
the lead.
got 17 points.
Lead is back to 5. Trinity Whaley has it. She's going to bring it up. Trinity's got it. She brings it across. Looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Burns. Burns has it. She looks to drive. She gets a screen from Newman. She goes up, and she is fouled. Get in there. It falls. It falls. When a shot like that falls.
That's beautiful.
Nia Burns held the door for somebody this morning. That's what that tells me. She did something nice for someone today.
I think you wished that one in. You did a good job right there, Parker.
I was trying to give it a little bit of air. I was trying to wave it in. Free throws in. Highlanders cut it to 2. Shortest deficit since I've been here today. I showed up a little bit late to work. It's the holidays. Ain't nothing wrong with it. James has it on the right side, defended by Burns. Gets it over to Butler. Puts it down low. Lane puts it up off the glass and in. Extends it back to 4. Trinity Whaley goes to bring it up. Whaley crosses the timeline, gets it over to Stinnett. Stinnett has it defended by Porter. Stinnett looks for a screen. She gets it, puts it in the corner to Burns. Burns gets it down low to Newman. Newman looks to go up. I don't know how you've not called the foul yet. Blows my mind. I've seen crazier things. Newman gets it out of there, stolen by Lane. Ball still free. Leah Stinnett picks it up. And that's going to be a foul right there. That's on 22. That's Porter's third.
We're one away from no, we're in a double bonus.
That's going to send Leah Stinnett to the line. First one for Stinnett's no good.
Come on, Lee, you got to hit that.
Second one for Stinnett on the way. Second one for Stinnett is good. Cuts the deficit 3, 59-56. Press coming in, stolen by Valentine. Gets it up to a cutting Newman. Newman gives it out in the corner to Whaley, fires it up, no good. Rebounds out of bounds. That's going to stay with the Highlanders. Burns had that three for a second. I get why you pass that ball when you've got Maddie Newman cutting, but let that thing fly. You put that three in right there, you don't know what happens. Leah Stennett's got it. She gets it to Newman. Newman's got it. What?
He called a jump ball.
What? That's a rough one.
From behind jump ball.
That's usually called over the back. They got a whole rule for it. It's crazy. Check it out sometime. There's a TSSAA book they send out every year. You actually go online and get it for free. If you're a family member of one of these refs, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, that'd be a great Christmas gift. Stocking stuffers are still on the market right now.
I think they can even get the rule books online now. There's an app for that, I think.
Hard copy. You can get them hard copy. Them real nice gifts. They'll do the art on the front work and everything. I'm sure you find somebody to sign it too.
Well, I want to give a shout out to the girls that are helping us out here, Parker. We got Haley Watson helping us out, and we got Hannah Schultz helping us out again. Miss Messer's the one that does our live stream program here at Gatlinburg-Pittman High School. So I want to give a shout out to all them, and of course, thank you again for coming up here and helping us out and sticking around for the boys' game. So
anytime, I'm enjoying doing it. Anytime I get to get mad at an official, that's something I take pride in. 59-56. GP, you got to get a stop.
Yep. I'll have to say our girls have never quit. They haven't quit the whole time they've been on the floor, even getting down by 13 points there at one time, Parker.
No, that plenty of dog in them for sure. Lane looks to inbound. Long ball to James. Puts it up.
James got speed.
Just barely falls. Beat the safety on that one as Trinity Whaley brings it up. Gets it over to Burns, puts it over to Stennett. Stennett's got it at midcourt. They're wanting to bring pressure. You just got to get a foul right here. Make them foul you. That ball is batted away and stolen.
That's Butler.
Butler steals it. You know what I find funny? Butler's their best player. They're not going to put her on Maddie Newman for nothing. Not at all. Lane fires the three. No good. Rebound controlled by Newman. Gets it up to Burns. Burns has it. Looks to drive. Puts it out corner. Valentine has it up top to Stennett. Stennett wanted that three bad.
Just thought about it.
Had a cutting Whaley, just wasn't there. Goes over to Valentine, goes over to Burns. Just over 5 minutes left here for the Highlanders. Burns fires the three, no good.
Butler with the rebound.
Butler with the board. Butler's going to take it her own. Someone's got to get in there and stop her. Goes cross court. Shot's no good. Waited to call that one. That drives me crazy with officials. If you're going to call it on a miss, it's a foul on a make too. It should be the same way either way. Don't wait to call it.
That foul was on Gracie Valentine. That's her second.
It's team 8th.
Yep. Is that register at the line?
That is register at the line, and that's going to be one and in for her. Daniel checks back in. Mejias checks in for.
Yeah, Daniel ain't been in the game for a while because she's had 4 fouls.
Yep, she's cold off the bench.
Register hits both.
That brings it back to 7 is the lead.
Mejias in the game for GP.
Stennett's got it. She brings the ball up. You got to start making them count right here if you're the Highlanders.
Yep. Need some points.
Shiloh Whaley's got it. High post. Gets it down low to Newman. Newman's got it. Puts it back out top to Shiloh. Shiloh bangs the mid-range. Timeout from Coach Moore. Wants a full. Cuts it to 5.
Great shot by Shiloh Whaley.
No back down. That's what I appreciate.
Lady Highlanders call full timeout.
Gatlinburg-Pittman still has 2 full timeouts left, and Hebron, I think, they called one a minute ago. I may have missed it, but they have either 3 or 4 left.
That jump ball hurt.
It did.
That hurt bad, and that one might have been missed. That might have been missed. He wasn't 30 feet away. He wasn't in his comfort zone. Can't get too mad at him. 5-point lead for the Eagles. You know, your GP, you come in, you play against a 1A school from Georgia. That's a 1A private school, mind you. That's not no rinky-dink 1A school. No, that's 1A private. That's big money in Georgia. They, good team, good school. Athletically, all the way around, Hebron's good. If you keep up with high school football nationwide, Hebron's always up there in the Georgia State playoffs. A lot of good athletes, a school that prides itself on a great athletic department. And GP stayed with them step for step.
We really have. We played hard with them here. We still got 4 minutes and 37 seconds. We're going to give them all we've got.
Yeah, and this is their third game in 3 days, too.
On the floor, we still got Mejia, Stinnett, Valentine, Newman, and Shiloh Whaley.
That's going to be number 12. That's Beckham brings it up.
Yeah, Beckham's been a little quiet here the last few minutes.
Not a whole lot there. Gets it over to Butler. We knew that was coming.
Butler to James.
James puts it up, and just a little runner's good. Stinnett goes to bring it up, 7-point lead. Tries to get it into Maddie. Ball's going to be out of bounds.
Stays GP's possession down there. Lane coming back in for Hebron. She's coming back in for Beckham.
Let's see, Valentine to inbound. She goes long ball to Whaley. Gets it over to Stinnett. The ball's batted out of bounds. Now, how does that work?
I don't know on that.
It
looked like it was knocked away, but I guess it knocked, and maybe Leah still had her hand on it. I don't know.
A lot of physics in that just didn't add up. Sub here for the Highlanders, 4:09 left.
Newman and Stinnett come out, probably for a breather for a second.
Gets them ready for the stretch run as Burns in defense gets the stop. Got to get something here, GP. Burns has it. She's defended. She's looking. Corner to Valentine. She's wide open. Fakes the shot, drives in, puts it over to Trinity Whaley. Trinity Whaley drives in, puts it up off the glass. It's good.
Nice job of Trinity right there. Trinity's worked.
Someone's got to stop the ball. Someone's got to stop the ball. Drives in, no good. It's just a tough call to make.
Beckham got subbed back in for a lane, I guess, but
Beckham's great at seeing the lane. I'll give her that. She gets that ball off the inbounds, and she's already looking at the basket. That's incredible.
That foul was on Trinity.
Newman and Stinnett step back to the table. First one's up and no good. Newman's back in. 65-60 Highlanders trail. Second shot is up and in. Makes it a 6-point deficit. GP's going to get the basketball.
She hit that first one.
She did not. She missed the first one. Stinnett brings it up the floor.
We need a big play right here. Let's go, GP.
Somebody's just got to get open. Don't quit moving. Shiloh Whaley's got it. She wants a cutting Burns. Doesn't have it. Gets to a cutting Stinnett. Stinnett takes it. Goes up. No good. Rebound underneath it. Newman puts it up. No good. Hit on the arm. That's a jump ball. That's a jump ball.
Jump ball. GP's possession.
Big jump ball right there by Trinity Whaley.
Nice job.
Big jump ball. Get you some points out of this, and that can be a game changer. Look for Shiloh in that corner. Shiloh in the corner. Goes back to Stinnett.
Stinnett being guarded by Butler.
Yeah, that's strange to me. That gets it out to Burns. Burns looks to drive, goes back to Stinnett. Stinnett doesn't have the three, steps inside, fires a long two, no good, gives it back to Whaley, goes up, and she's fouled.
That's Daniel's fifth.
She's gone. That's her fifth. Yep, that will be the end of the action for Daniel. She's going to come out. Well, they're going to sub.
Beckham back in.
Can we keep Daniel? Is that an option? Nothing against Daniel. Beckham's just good. Shiloh Whaley at the line for two. That first one is up and in. 66-61. Second one's soon to be on its way. It's good. 66-62. Someone's got to stop Beckham. A little bump right there. Don't want to call it. Beckham drives in, puts it up. Shot is just barely good. Stinnett's got it. Lead is back to 6. She goes over to Burns. Burns takes it, gives a little dribble move. Lane doesn't bite, gives it over to Shyla, gives it over in the corner to Trinity. She gets it down to Maddie. Maddie turns, puts it up. It's good. 68-64. Inbounds to James. James is doubled. She just dribbles out of it. She crosses the timeline. They're going to try to waste time right here. That ain't how this game should end. This game's too good for that time wasting. Butler puts it up off the glass and in, 70-64. Over to Shyla. Shyla had the three. Great play by Trinity. Hits it up. Maddie goes in.
No foul.
No foul. No foul again.
Trinity Whaley.
Great
job by Trinity for the jump ball, but that's going to be Hebron's possession.
Trinity Whaley said, you know what, give us a chance to get set up on defense.
Both of those calls could have gone either way right there. We'd like to have seen them as fouls, but
that's just such a tough call. That's out of bounds. I don't know if she didn't touch the ball while she was still out. She was on the baseline when that was allegedly inbounded. Gets it over to Butler.
Big timeout.
Timeout Highlanders. Yeah, that Maddie call's tough right there. One time, okay. 2 times in a row? Are you serious? We've had the same call straight up down here go the other way.
Yep.
That bothers me in basketball more than any other sport for the sheer reason Coach Moore is calling a play to the post based off what she's going to get foul-wise.
Right.
You know, in football, you don't really call plays based on what the refs are giving you. In basketball, you have to.
Yep.
Can we put them in the upper deck on the track and let them rotate up here? They're comfortable from far away.
They've made they could have made the calls from up here, I think.
I mean, that's with the way they've been doing it. Big press right here. Got to get a turnover. Long ball.
James with it.
They had the long ball. I'm glad they didn't take it. They would have scored. James brings it up.
They're going to try to eat some clock again.
Butler's got it. She's looking for somebody. That's got to be a 5 or close to it. Puts it over to 22. That's Porter. Porter's got it. That ball is free. Burns gets it over to Newman. Newman puts it up. It's no good. Ball is still free. Ball is out of bounds. That's going to stay with GP.
Yeah.
Good play by Burns. Good play by Burns. Create that steal.
We needed those two. Let's get them right here.
I wouldn't mind a 3 right here.
Register coming in for Beckham.
That must be a defense for offense sub in their mind. Ball into Leah Stennett. She puts it up. How is that not a foul? She fell with it. That's out of bounds. She fell with the basketball. She hit the ground holding the basketball. That's a walk. That's ridiculous right there. I
guess you just got to drop your shoulder to go in for Butler to get a foul.
There you go.
Now 3 did that earlier in the game and pushed off, but she pushed off then and she had to pay for it.
I might be a little selective on when we get the call. Of course it wouldn't be one that sent us to the line. Of course it wouldn't be one of them.
That's James's first foul.
Both teams are in a double bonus.
Yeah, you're right. They're going offense for defense here is what they're doing.
Shyla Whaley in this corner ain't got nobody talking to her. Okay, they finally adjusted. I was going to say, if she's down here by herself, I'm okay with her. She's looking at Coach Moore. She said, I'm taking it. She gave her the little. Stennett's got it. Goes to Burns. Burns has it back to Stennett. Stennett wanted the 3, doesn't take it. She tries to drive,
foul.
Reach in on Stennett, going to put her on the line.
That's James again.
84 seconds left. Valentine goes to check in. First one from Stennett is good. Doesn't even move the net. Shyla Whaley checks out.
Valentine for Whaley. Looks like we're going to go defense to defense here too.
Whaley sits down. She's about to go right back to the table here in a second. Don't get too comfortable. We're going to need you.
Second
4 points.
Good.
Ball is in. Drives in middle of the lane,
Beckham's
dribbles it
just
out.
Gonna run around.
Yeah, they want us to foul them. Timeout for Hebron. Hebron's coach is upset. Highlanders trail by 4.
Great job right there.
I mean,
Both teams have 2 full timeouts left.
minute 12 left to go. Championship here on the line. This is what you pay the price of admission for.
You know, Parker, I knew we were going to have a good team again this year, but playing with some of the best teams in the region, not just the Tennessee region, but the southeastern region, is that's pretty impressive.
Well, I mean, you played the #1 team in 3A in South Carolina last night. Mind you, that's a bigger school than you are. #1 team. I looked at some of their scores earlier this morning. I got curious about that game. They beat a team 51-8, beat a team 41-12. I mean, they are not accustomed to getting beat, and they got beat last night. Great play for the Highlanders. They're not done yet. I mean, you got minute 12. You need 4 points. It's doable.
Yeah. That's just, this tournament's turning into one of the great Christmas tournaments around, and hey, it's impressive.
Well, and that's a credit to you, Mr. Stennett, and your school.
It's not to me. That's all. Both Coach Moores and Coach Omby bring these people in. They've done it for years.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy the amount of talent you get here. James gets it up to Beckham. Beckham defended by Stennett. Beckham wants somewhere to go with it. She looks to drive. Nothing there. She gives it out top. That's a handoff. Foul.
It'll be on Newman, I guess.
Shiloh Whaley goes to the line. And that's
Butler.
And Register to the line. Or Register comes back. Or I'm sorry, Shiloh Whaley to the scorers table. That's Butler to the line. My bad. First one's good.
Now, one of the big draws to Gatlinburg-Pittman, Parker's always been the academics. And, you know, you kind of get some attrition from athletics just because of the academic standing that they have up here at GP. And it was here before I got here. I can't take any credit for that. I just try to keep the ship rolling.
Stennett's got it on the right side. She gives it long ball over to the corner. Porter steals it. She brings it up. She's dribbling around out front. Someone's got to foul her. Something's got to happen. And that's going to be on Nia Burns. You know, here's my thing. Call that foul on Burns, fine. That's what she's trying to do. But can we, at one point, just say, hey, James, maybe, you know, don't give us the stiff arm. That would be sick. You know, that blatant offensive foul we've had all night. If we could call that at one point, make me happy. Ball don't lie. First one misses. Highlanders are up by 6, 72-66. Or, I'm sorry, Highlanders trail by 6, my bad. Second one for Hebron is no good. Rebound controlled by Newman.
Good.
Gets it to Burns. You got to get up and get something quick here. Burns drives, puts it up. It's blocked. Ball, she's out of bounds. She's out of bounds.
He called a jump ball, and she was literally out.
She was standing out of bounds.
She was standing out of bounds.
They waved it. Did they wave it off? They should have waved it off. They waved it off.
Wow. I was getting ready to say she was on the blue paint.
You might have had to throw out your broadcast partner up here. I don't know.
And Nia Burns loses one.
That one's out on GP for sure. A lot of good fight from the Highlanders today. Played a good team. Got some time left. It ain't done yet. You have to have the ball right here. Ain't no foul. You got to get the ball. Long ball picked off by Newman.
Exactly what we needed.
Called it. Burns brings it up. Burns looks to drive. Nothing there. Gives it to Newman. Newman looks to turn. Middle of the post. Goes out to Stennett. Stennett fires the three. No good. Rebound still free. Out of bounds.
Off the hands of GP.
So that's a Hebron ball. Wow. I hate it. I hate it. We outplayed them. A lot more effort on this end. Just a lot of talent for that Hebron team. That's 5. That's 5. That's out of bounds. That's GP ball. You got to be quick right here. Whatever you got. This first shot's got to go fast.
Got to go in.
You don't get to second without the first. Shiloh Whaley checks in.
She's coming back in because she can knock a 3 downs too.
Yeah, she's
threes down, not the down threes. I don't even know what I just said right there.
We need a basket from beyond the arc. Moral of the story. Shiloh puts it up. No good. Rebound by Burns. Burns puts it up. No good. Let's see. Beckham's got it. Beckham just runs it up. 3, 2, 1. Call the foul. 0.9 left.
It's going to call it on Leah. Just a great effort here. Great effort.
No
It's
quit.
a really good basketball team from Hebron, Georgia.
That might be one of the most talented teams we will see all year.
Yep, they're good. Beckham misses the first.
You hate to see it. Hate to see it. Makes
Hits
the
the
second. Burns goes to bring it up. Fires at three-quarter court. In your final,
Be the ball game.
in the final game of the girls' bracket, well, in this girls' bracket, Hebron Eagles 73, Highlanders 66. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the boys' game.
Mercer County. The Titans. First up for the Titans, starters, number 0, Thaddeus Mays. Number 2, Andrew Tatum. Number 3, Seth Catton. Number 5, John Lincoln Perry. And number 24, Trevor Ellis.
Did you get the starting 5 for the Mercer County Titans?
Yeah, it's Mays, Tatum, and they pronounced him Catton, but around Sevier County we call that Caton.
He's going to be Caton tonight. That's tough.
Perry and Ellis.
Mays and Tatum, that's actually just the mid-2000s Tennessee basketball lineup. For the Highlanders, it's the usual suspects: Cam Richardson, Jackson DeSere, Ty Glasper, Carlos Orr, and Whitman Whaley. Actually, not the usual suspects. No Lucas Ayers on the starting lineup, going big for the Highlanders to start out.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, it looks like Mercer County's pretty big, too. That's a 24.
24 is Ellis.
That's it's a big guy.
He looks like he's about 6'5".
Me too. Y'all can't see me at home. You just have to believe that. Richardson jumps it at center. Ellis wins that one, bounces it out of bounds. That's going to be Tatum with it. He's going to bring it up the floor. Tatum's got it. They're going to get it to Ellis early. They put it back up top. Tatum's got it defended by Orr. Gets it down low. He looks to turn. He goes up, puts it up. No good. Rebounds batted around. It's secured. Gets it back to him. Now, you can't leave him alone.
No. That's going to be easy, too, for him all night long.
Easy pickings. Press right here. They go cross court to DeSere. They get it up to Richardson in the middle. Gets it over to Whaley. Whaley's got it. He looks to drive. Wants the shot. Doesn't have it. Throws it. Picked off by Mays. Not a good start. Mays drives in. Puts it up. It's going to be out of bounds. Oh, stolen. Orr's got it. Had the long ball to Whaley if he would have seen it. Just wasn't there. Orr spins. He's playing with the ball a little bit. Puts it up. Gets fouled. Who's that on?
5. That's on Perry. That's his first.
It's Perry's first.
Of course, team first, because we're just 48 seconds into the game here. Or at the line for GP. Or misses number 1.
Wade Whaley checks in for his brother Whitman. Second one for Orr is soon to be on the way. There's no Arizon on the sidelines for the Highlanders. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, you know, with all the sickness going around, he might be sick, Parker.
Yeah, that could be a very real possibility. Adding to what we said earlier about being ready for the cold, everybody make sure you're still washing your hands this time of year. This bad time of year to get sick. You never want to miss the holidays. Gets it across to Orr. Orr gets it up to Richardson. Richardson goes up. That's blocked. That's out of bounds.
I think Caton scored that too for Mercer County there just a minute ago.
Wow, quick inbound to Richardson. It don't get simpler than that. First points on the board for the Highlanders come by way of a Richardson 2.
We'll take it.
Ball's in the corner. That's Perry with it. That's a
hold on Orr. Is that what he called?
I thought he said white too. They don't call that on Orr. Yeah, no, they did call it on Orr. I thought that was time out by Coach Moore.
Number 2.
Sure, that's a.
Did he just say that was on white? Now we've got a lot of 30 timeout.
30 seconds.
Again, you just spent half the timeout asking what the timeout was. Just get in there and get to your point.
So did they call it on Orr or did they call it on
They said
Tatum?
They said white too.
Well, I guess we'll see whoever inbounds the ball.
Fouls on Orr, number 2.
Okay,
Orr.
there it is.
Yep. Scotty Henry taking care of us. Appreciate that, Scotty.
He's clearing it all up. He's directing traffic down there. He's telling them how long the timeouts are. Nothing would go on up here if he wasn't down there directing that table. He's getting traffic moved around down there.
He does all the stuff that he volunteers to help us out with. Amazing. Softball, FCA. Scotty helps out the football and the basketball team. So
Ellis
does a
gets
great
it.
job.
They get it down low. Ball is up, no good. Rebound controlled by Orr. Orr's got it.
Mercer's game plans to work it down to Ellis.
Yeah, that's what they want. Orr looks, gets it back to Glasper. Glasper looked for a second like he had his eye on the rim. He drives, nothing there. Gets it to a cutting to Sear, goes out to Wade Whaley, goes over to Orr. Good play right there. Get through the chaos.
Thought about it there for a second.
Yeah, he did. Orr drives, puts up a fader.
Nice.
Good. That was true right there. That's
all tied up.
Yep, that's down to 5. That's Perry. Perry looks to drive, gets it back to his guy. Long shot. That's good. Wow, good stroke from the big man right there. It's 4 for him. Glasper brings it up, gets it over to Wade Whaley. Wade Whaley gets it to Richardson. Richardson's got it, goes back to Glasper. Glasper fires corner 3. No good. Rebound is jump ball.
Possession GP.
Possession.
Glasper's going to inbound it underneath. Gets it into Orr. Orr moves inside. He gets fouled. Who's that? Is that
Looks
on?
like Caton, number 5, yep.
That's Perry.
Oh, 5's Perry. Is that his second?
That's his second.
So he's going to sit.
Team first. They get it into Richardson. That's batted away. Still on the ground. Jump ball. That's going to be
Mercer.
Titans ball.
21 has come in for Mercer County. That is Wade Lane.
Let's see, that's 3 underneath. That's Caton. He looks to go up. He does go up. Gets it. It's good. 8-4. The Titans lead. Gets it into Orr. Orr gets it up to Wade Whaley. He's got it. He goes across the tie. Just not there. Keep that one there. No need to bounce that one. Mercer gets it in to Tatum. He's going to bring it up. Into the big man. That one's just blocked away.
Yeah.
Sutton blocked that one with his hip. He brings it up the right side. He gets it over to Glasper. Glasper defended by Mays. Looks to drive. Nothing there. Pulls up. Long 2. No good. But ball is almost batted away. Where's the jump ball? Goes out to the corner. Batted away by Whaley.
Whaley.
Just
So Whitman ties up down here and then makes it all the way down the other end of the floor to knock that ball away.
Big hustle play for Whitman right there. Let's see. It's going to be Caton to inbound. He gets it into the big guy. That's 24. That's Ellis. Gets it to Mays. Mays wants that corner 3, and he drains it. They got players in the core. As Glasper brings it up, Highlanders trail by 7. They go cross court to Orr. Orr's got it. He looks to drive. He drives in, puts it up off the glass and in. Orr just needs to use his athleticism in that matchup. It's going to win it for him.
Yep.
Tatum's got it. He gets it over to
3 is
that's Caton.
And now back to Tatum.
Tatum's up top, back to
Caton.
Caton looks to dribble, gets the switch. He's got it down low. That ball is batted away about 4 times. Big guy goes up, puts it in. Somebody's got to front him. We can't come off him.
Nope.
Glasper looks to drive, drives in, goes to the backboard, no good. Rebound to Richardson. He gets fouled.
That's going to be on Caton. It's going to be his first.
That's going to be team 3rd. Richardson's going to go to the line.
Richardson hits the first.
First one is good, cuts the lead to 6. Second one for Richardson's good. That's a part of his game he's really improved.
Yeah, and coming in is Charlie Yazel for Richardson.
Yazel's going to fire a 3 here in a minute. I can feel it. I like a Charlie Yazel 3. It's really fun to say on the broadcast. Mays has got it. He tries to get it down low and does, and he goes up. Yeah, you got to get between that guy and the hoop. I mean, he's going to make you pay every time if he can. Glasper's got it. Glasper gets by his man. Looks to drive. 2 guys on Glasper. Ball's batted away. Ball's still free. You can't slide with it. You can't slide with it. That ball's out of bounds. That's going to be GP ball. Yeah, you cannot slide or fall down with a basketball. I don't know where this crew got that idea.
Got to be at least dribbling it if you're sliding across the floor, right? You can't roll it.
Yep. Coach Moore's asking for an explanation. Coach Moore's just like, I'm gonna call play and go on with it. He does not look very pleased with that. I wouldn't have been either. Can't blame him. Orr's got it in the corner. He's immediately doubled. He's trying to dribble around. He just dribbles through the defense. Goes up. Is that going to be on the floor? Yeah, that's going to be on the floor. Who'd they get? Foul is on 2. That's his first. It's team 4th.
I think Coach may have got a sideline warning right there, too.
That ball's still free. That ball's still free. Glasper gets it, puts it up, no good. Gets it over, blocked away. That's foul.
That's on Ellis.
Yeah, we need him to get about 3 or 4 more of them. That'd be cool. Whaley to the line. Highlanders trail by 7, 15-8. Drills it right there. It's Whaley's first point. Second one from Whaley. No good. Rebound controlled by Ellis. Ellis puts it over to Caton. Caton's going to bring it up.
15-9 as of right now with 2:40 left to go in the first period.
Tatum's got it. He looks to bring it around the horn. He's going. Ball's batted away. Yeah, you waited a long time on that one, brother.
That's going to be on Whaley.
It's his first. Waited a long time on that one. That ball's Ellis. He gets it over to Tatum. Gets it underneath to Perry. Perry puts it up. No good. Rebound is batted away. They're going to say that's GP ball off of Ellis's hands.
Well, if it was, and I don't know that referees call over the back much anymore, but that could have very easily been an over the back call.
Yeah, there's a few calls that are just going away. Wade Whaley's got it. He drives in, takes it on his own, puts it off the glass and in. First points for Wade. Ball over to Ellis, no good, and they're going to get the second one. That was Perry on a trailer. 17-11, Highlanders trail. Ball to Orr. Orr puts it back to Glasper.
That's a heads-up play by Orr right there.
Knowing he was going out of bounds.
Yep.
Glasper fakes, drives inside, puts up a floater, and it's good. Very good. 17-13, Highlanders trail here. Minute 44 left in the first.
That's Glasper's first 2 points of the game.
Ooh, that ball's almost batted away by Sutton. They get it to Ellis. Put it on the floor, big man. Let's see. Ellis is just moving around. That's a charge. Who'd they get?
I don't know if it was 3. If it's number 3, it's going to be Caton.
That's his second. He's got 2. Perry's got 2.
Axum coming in for Mercer. That's number 14.
DeSeer's got it underneath. Puts it up to Yazel. Yazel's going to bring across the timeline by himself. And he's going to give it up to Glasper. Fader for Glasper. Around the rim, no good. Ball's free on the ground. DeSeer gets it, puts it up, no good. That ball is, ooh, I don't know that he didn't save that. I don't know that he didn't save that.
Coming in for GP is Reagan. He's going to come in for DeSeer.
Highlanders trail by 4. It's going to be 14 Axum bringing it up. 23 set to check in. That's Goodman. Ball's batted away from Mays. Ooh, I don't know that Mays didn't step over right there.
Yeah, it looked like it.
That ball's free. Shot is up. Three-pointer no good. Ellis looks to get the rebound. He spins, goes up. and scores. Good play right there from Ellis.
That's 10 points for him.
Ball is into Yazel. Up to Reagan, batted out of bounds. Stay with the Highlanders. They trail by 6. They're committed to stopping Glasper today.
Yep. They've locked the maze up on him the whole time here.
Glasper's got it. Maybe go at Mays a time or two. Get him a foul or two. Make him a little less confident. Or fires a 3.
A little long.
No good.
Cam Richardson with a rebound to Yazel.
Yazel's got it, gets it out top. Goes over to Reagan. Reagan open, fires another 3. It's no good. It's going to be whoa! How's that not a jump ball?
He called that on Charlie Yazel.
Of all people, Charlie's giving up 100 pounds to that guy, and that's going to be the foul. Wild. It's going to be Yazel's first.
Tatum bringing it up for Mercer County, the Titans.
Tatum goes across the timeline, defended by Yazel. He gets a screen. He gets around it. Wants to stop and pop. Throws it right to Orr. Orr's going to go on the break right here. Orr's got it. Fires a deep 3. No good. Got to take that to the basket. Go run into the basket. Make him foul you right there.
At the end of the first, 19-13. That's Mercer over the Highlanders. So far in the first here, we've got Carlos Orr with 4 points, Whitman Whaley with a free throw, Ty Glasper with 2, Wade Whaley with 2, Cam Richardson with a 2 and 2 free throws for 4. On the other side, we got Caton with 4, Mays with 3, Perry with 2, and then Ellis has 10 points. So foul-wise, though, Mercer has Caton with 2, Perry with 2, Ellis with 1, and Tatum with 1. And then on the GP side, Carlos Orr has a foul, Whitman Whaley has a foul, and Charlie Yazel has a foul.
If you GP, you got to get Ty a little more involved.
Yeah, he's and they're sticking to him right now. They're guarding him heavy. If we can, if he can drive in, make a few shots, we might be able to open it up just a tad here. And I agree with you with Carlos. I think Carlos can take it to the hole.
Yeah, athletically, they don't have a guy that I think can play with him. Reagan is open in the corner.
Off the hands of Orr.
Mays is going to be, he's the outlet option. He's actually going to get it. He's going to go back to Tatum. Back to Mays. Mays has it. Gets it up to 23. That goes over to the corner. That ball misses everything. Rebounded by Orr. Now that's confusing on how that's not a foul. Orr takes it, drives in, goes to the basket, gets fouled.
Nice job right there with Carlos. I think he can do that quite a bit.
Force the issue.
That's on Goodman. That puts us in the bonus too.
Force the issue if you're Carlos. They're committed to stopping Ty. They've kind of disrespected him a little bit. Got to make the free ones at the line. Highlanders still trail by 6.
That's a little unlike Carlos. Right now he's 0 for 3 at the foul line. He's going to hit this one though. Oh.
Nope, no good. Rebound controlled by Goodman. Goodman gets it up floor fast to Tatum. That goes over to Axum. Axum's got it defended by Yazel. Out to Mays. Mays wants a screen. Ooh, could have got a moving screen right there. Mays drives, puts up a little, ooh, good shot for Mays.
It's 5 for him.
Highlanders trail by 8. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. I've never seen that one before. That's real talent right there. He's shuffling into a charge, you know. Usually you got to set your feet for those.
Yeah, I thought so too, but they've been calling that a lot more now. You don't have to set your feet or anything. You just,
well,
I don't know.
You know, if we're going to call the cheap charge, call the carry too.
Yeah.
If we're going to be bad, let's be bad all the way around. Open 3, corner Mays. No good, rebounds free. Mays tries to save it, stolen by Desir. Orr gets it back. Gets it over to Glasper. Glasper takes it. Glasper's going to drive in. Takes it in, fakes it. Wants to go up with it. Tries to get over to Orr, just a bad pass.
Good hustle play by Desir, but he's out.
Yeah. Ellis checks back in for Mercer County.
He just called a technical foul on Desir.
What for? He's walking away from you. He's walking away. And you gave a sideline warning. Oh, you're a tough guy walking around this gym. Yeah, puff your chest out a little bit, big boy. That's ridiculous right there. Don't make it about you, Mr. Official. First one for Ellis is good. He made his point. I don't quite know what his point was, but second one is good. Mercer County ball. Of all kids, Jackson Desir too. He's a good. He's not even a mouthy guy.
Yeah. He was walking away. He didn't turn around. If he said something, he said it walking towards the other end.
And he had to wait to call it. Then goes and gives doesn't give the coach an explanation, gives a sideline warning. Again, stocking stuffer for your referee friends and family. There we go. TWSAA rulebook. You can print it off for free.
Number 0 got a technical for them. What is going on?
They must feel like they don't have control and they're wanting it back. Give their coach a sideline warning too. Even it out, make me feel better. First one for Glasper's good. We need a sideline cam. We need a sideline reporter.
We'll see if we can put that in the live stream budget for next year.
We have a budget? It's the first I'm hearing of such things. I think that was private information. Glasper's going to bring it up here for the Highlanders, defended by Mays. Let's see how long we go without a technical foul. Gets it over to Yazel, gets it over to Reagan in the corner. Reagan wanted that 3. Goes across to Orr. Orr's got it. Orr's going to look to drive. Orr drives in. Yazel fires the 3. No good. Orr gets the rebound. Orr puts it back up. He gets fouled.
That's on Ellis. That's his second.
That's a big 2 for Ellis.
Foul number 24, Ellis, 2 shots.
Yeah, the fouls are going everywhere. We're calling technicals. I mean, nobody's safe in these streets. Richardson's at the table along with Sutton. First one for Orr is good.
There we go, Carlos.
Cuts it to 7. Carlos has to be leading them in scoring.
Yeah, he's got 5 right now. He's got 5, and Ty's got 4. Cam Richardson's got 4.
Second one for Orr is up and in.
There's his foul shots.
6-point deficit. Shot down low.
Goodman.
Mays has it, defended by Desir. Gets it in, back out. Axum fires the 3. Oh, my gosh. He had to lean into him after the shot. He had to lean into him after the shot.
That one's going to be on Seth Sutton.
Well, I just don't know about it. Don't know about that one.
It's 3 shots. That's Axum.
Axum's at the line. Almost missed it. Made that first one. Second one.
Makes second.
Wade checks in. All right, that's good. Gives it up to Glasper. Glasper's got it. He's going to bring it up the floor. Gets it to Wade Whaley in the middle. Wade brings it across. Goes back to Glasper. Wade's got it. Or Glasper's got it doubled immediately. Goes to Orr. Orr's got it. He looks to drive. He goes up. He gets fouled. It's on 2.
2's Tatum. That's his second.
Yeah, they ain't afraid to send us to the line. Orr steps to the line. Makes his first one. If Orr consistently makes these free throws and he drives like that, he will make them pay for it. Second one for Orr's good.
Good.
26.
19, 7-point lead right now for Mercer.
If you're GP, get a stop right here. Gets it over to Mays. Gets it over back to Mays. Mays wants that 3. He just ain't got it. Comes across. Good rotation. Not a great pass. Corner 3. No good. Rebound's free. Rebound's still free. Axiom gets it back. Or Axiom, sorry. He gets it over to 21. That's Lane. Lane goes back to Axiom. To 21. Back to 20. Little mid-range shot. No good. Rebound controlled by Glasper. Glasper just dribbles right through the defense. Mays comes up and steals it. Slaps him on the arm. Goes across. Axiom wants a 3. Fires it. Misses everything. Wade Whaley's got it. Gives it up to Orr. Orr's got it defended by Axiom. Orr turns. Orr is there it goes. There's finally.
The foul. That puts us to the line for 2.
It's his first. GP can get to the free throw line today. Ain't no problem with that.
I think it's going to be a long second period.
It's going to be a very long second period. We ain't even under the 5-minute mark. His first one for Orr is good. He's found his rhythm at the line.
Yep.
He's got to have just about every point.
Yeah, he's got 9 right now for GP.
Whaley checks in for Richardson. When did basketball coaching staffs get so big? They've got 6 coaches. They've got so many coaches that one's in the stands. 26-21. Mays fires the 3, and it's that was pure. That was a good shot right there.
Here we drew it back down, and now they're up by 8. Reagan comes in for Orr.
Glasper's got it over to Desir. Desir back to Glasper. Goes up to Wade Whaley. Wade's got it, goes in, puts it up, blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here. That might have been a foul.
It's close.
Yeah, in some cultures at least.
Perry, that's going. Did they call that on Perry?
No, they just called it out of bounds.
Knocked it out, yeah.
Wade Whaley gets it back to Glasper. Glasper's got it. Fakes it, drives, puts it up, off the front of the rim and down for Glasper. Cuts it to 7. Someone's got to stop Mays in transition. Mays brings it up. They go over to Axon. Goes back across, goes to Mays.
Lane, 21.
Axon gets it. Lane in a corner. They get it back up. Top to 21. That's Lane. Goes over in a corner. Axon. At corner 3, they're going to shoot us out of this zone if they can. They want us playing man. They're going to shoot us out of this zone given opportunity. That's what they're trying to do right now. Glasper's got it. Somebody's parent is upset. I can hear him in the headset. Can't blame him. Goes over to Reagan. Reagan's got it. Gives it up to Whitman. Whitman's got it. Gives it out to Reagan. Back to Glasper. Glasper looks to drive. Nothing there. Glasper drives again. He gets fouled. No call. Don't worry about it. They try to go to Axon. And that's going to fall right there for Perry. I don't know where you don't get that call on the double team. He's on the floor. I mean, that's going to be at Reagan. Reagan gets it over to Whitman Whaley. Whitman has it. Nothing there. Call the foul. He
called a jump ball.
That's a classic leg sweep. That's day 2 of karate for you. Let's see. Checking in for the Highlanders. Orr checks in. Desir's in. Sutton's in. GP's going to have to get some buckets here before this one gets out of hand. Down by 11. Axon brings it up. Puts it down low to Perry. Perry gets it out to Lane. Lane's got it over to Mays. Screen right there. Mays gets around it. He gets it back to Lane. Lane fires the 3. No good. Someone's got to be there for that rebound. Long rebound. That's Perry with it. He wants to get it back to Axon. They're letting him play.
Yeah.
Axon's got it defended by Wade Whaley. Gets it up to Mays. Wants a screen, goes opposite, drives in, puts it up, no good, misses everything. Gets it to Wade Whaley. Goes over to Orr. Orr's going to run it up the floor. Orr's got to line to the basket. Just take it. Don't pull up. Oh, there it is.
Got it.
Ooh, that was a bad shot. Got to get that ball.
Sear gets it, pushes it out to Wade Whaley.
He gets it over to Sutton. Sutton gets over to Sear. Gets it into Richardson. Richardson goes up off the glass and in. Little run for the Highlanders. Stop and pop by Orr. A little quick layup from Richardson. Keep getting stops here.
Coach slows the Titans down a little bit.
This is more the Titans game, truth be told. I mean, they've got talent, don't get me wrong, but they don't want to run. Axon's got it on the left side. He's just going to dribble around. Looks for a move, takes it to the basket, puts it up. No good. Rebound controlled by Sutton. Sutton's got it. He gets fouled. Pushed every bit of him. What is that? It's 14.
That's his second.
They've got 5 guys with 2 fouls.
Yep.
It's just not a recipe for success. Ford's checking in for him. That's Ford.
That's the first we've seen him today. Minute 25 left to go in the half. Sutton at the line.
Sounds like we're on the putting green in here. First one for Sutton is no good. Glasper checks in for Wade. Sutton puts that second shot up. No good. You got to convert at least one to the line. That's a big key.
Yeah, we're struggling a little
Mays
bit
in the
from
corner.
free throw.
He doesn't fire it. He puts up the little floater. It's good off the side of the rim. Incredible athlete Mays is.
Yeah, that's 10 points for him.
Glasper brings it up. Highlanders trail by 9. Gets it over to Richardson. Fakes it. Puts the shot up and in. Cam's really came along for this team.
He has. I didn't see who that foul was on. Did you?
I did not. We got to be careful. They might assess a technical to the media table up here.
He hits it.
I'm just going to make it clear. If I ever get a technical at a media table, I'm going full Bobby Knight. There's going to be chairs flying. 36-30. Highlanders trail by 6. That's Ford going to bring it across, defended by Whaley. He just wants to get it to Mays and does. Mays looks to drive. Mays drives in, puts a shot up. No good. Gets it back to Glasper. Glasper goes up the court. Spin move. Drives in. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound still free. Rebound is still free. Batted out to Orr. Orr's got it. Good play. Not quitting right there. All kinds of hands all over Orr. He's going to miss that layup. It's out of bounds. That might have been off Mercer County. Richardson's got a point. This ref's going over here to talk about it. I think they're going to wave it off. That's the signal you're looking for. Wave it off. Yeah, I like that.
GP ball.
That's a good call. Hey, you're never too old to admit you're wrong. We can all change. That's what we learned today, people. Inbound to Whaley. Had to go up and get that one. Whaley goes up. No good. I don't know if that was a shot right there, but I like him taking it. He saw the matchup. Gets up to Mays. Mays wants a cross-court pass. He ain't got it. Lane's got it. Lane's going to fire the 3. No good. Rebound is collected by Whitman Whaley, given over to Ty Glasper. Glasper's got it. 13 seconds left in the first half. Crossover. Fires the 3. No good. Rebound's free. 4 seconds. Somebody's got to stop Mays. Stop and pop. He slid. There you go.
1.1 second left.
No, will that not be up here? That's going to be up here. That ain't going to be on the baseline. He just told Whitman, he said, get down on the block. Desir to inbound. That's batted away. That shot goes up. That was kind of crazy. But at the half, Highlanders trail by 6, 36-30. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the second half. Orr will inbound to start the second half. Glasper is going to bring it up for the Highlanders. Ellis is back in. A lot of foul trouble for the Titans. They get it over to Orr. Orr has it, wants the three, doesn't take it, gives it up to Desir. Desir gives it up top to Glasper. Glasper gets it over to Orr. Orr looks to drive in. He goes in, puts it up, no good.
Got trapped under the basket on that one.
Goes sliding. Mays gets it. Mays puts it up and in.
Mays has got some speed.
Got to be looking for that. Orr's got it. He looks to drive in again. He's going to go up and he's going to score this one. 38-32. Gets it over. That's going to be out of bounds. Pass intended for Perry. Just a little bit too much mustard. He wasn't looking for it.
You know, Orr's tracking about 14 points right now, Parker.
Orr's got it. He's doubled immediately. Gives it up to Glasper. Glasper's got it. Sizes up the defender. Pulls up mid-range. Good. If he gets hot this half, that might be something Titans going to just have to deal with.
That's what we need.
Orr didn't have his usual production in the first, Glasper didn't have his usual production in the first half. But he might get hot, give us a little something here in a second. He's one of those guys, it doesn't matter how many he makes, but he can make the big ones.
He can.
Three-point shot up, no good.
I think Cam Richardson thought that was going out.
Yeah, he was convinced. Layup off that is no good. Rebound to Whaley. Whaley's got it. That was a
no foul there.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
just let him play.
Yep.
Glasper wanted a three. Shot fakes, gets him off the ground. Ball is free. Whaley's got it. Whaley drives in. He's fouled. Who are they going to get that on? Whoever it is.
It was Caton.
Caton, that's his third. That's the thing. Everybody but Mays on the floor right now, I think, has two.
They called that on Perry.
Called that on Perry. That's his third. First one for Whitman, no good.
Got to hit those free throws.
Yep. Reagan checks in for Richardson. Whitman Whaley at the line. He can cut it to three. And he does. Highlanders cut it to three. That's going to be number 5. That's Perry, brings it up. Gets it to Ellis. Ellis goes back out to Caton. Gets it to Mays. Mays with a deep three. That's no good. Rebound by Whaley. Gets it up to Glasper. Glasper almost gets to Orr. Oh, it's batted away.
Long bounce pass picked off by Whaley, though.
Whaley's got it. Whaley drives in. Ball's batted off of Whaley out of bounds. Orr looking at Glasper. Man, I'm 6'4", and I can jump. Just get it to me, man. He said, don't put it on the ground. Orr's got it. He gets it over to Glasper. Glasper looks to dribble, tries to create something, gets it down low to Whaley. Whaley wants to play some offense. He puts it up. He's fouled.
Nice.
That could be Perry's fourth. Who they put?
No, they called that one on Ellis, but that's his third. That's their big man.
I feel like we're playing bingo on this sheet right now. I really do. I'm about 2 away from winning a prize.
We're close to sinking a couple battleships, too.
First one for Whaley's no good. Second one can cut it to 2. Second one for Whaley's no good. Rebounds free, and it's gathered on the ground. Finally got back. Mays has it. Mays looks to drive. Good stop right there. Way to stop the ball. Gets it out in the corner to Perry. Perry drives in, gives over to Ellis. It's stolen by Glasper. Glasper's going to take this one by himself. Glasper takes it, goes up, puts it in.
Nice control over his body right there by Glasper.
Cuts the lead to 1. Great halftime adjustment for Coach Moore. He's really got this team where he wants them right now. Caton brings it up, defended by Orr. He gets around him. He goes back out top. That's going to be Perry to drive. Perry gets it down low.
To Ellis.
Ellis puts it up. That's a solid play right there.
Timeout, 30-second. Who called that? Coach Moore?
Not quite sure who called that one.
Titans calling 37
Titans. So it's Mercer County. That's their first time out.
They lead by 3. They got foul trouble imminent. I mean, it's all up and down that roster. I've got Caton with 2. Perry with 3, Ellis with 3.
Axum with 2.
Tatum's got 2, Mays has 1. Goodman's got 1.
GP, all their guys that we have that have a foul just have 1 foul, and that's Yazel, Desir, Glasper, Whitman Whaley, Carlos Orr, and Seth Sutton all have 1.
Glasper brings it up. He splits the double team, drives, gets it over to Richardson. You got to handle that, buddy. Got to handle that pass.
It's a good pass. You got to know if you're close to open and Glasper's running the floor, you could get past 2.
Yeah. Glasper's got great vision. 2 has it. He looks to drive. He goes cross court, gets it in the corner of Mays. Mays wants that 3, doesn't take it, gives it back to Perry.
Boy, they like that corner 3, don't they?
They want it bad. It's a high percentage shot. It's the shortest 3 there is. Get it back over to Perry. Perry's got it. He drives on Richardson, puts a shot up. No good. Might have been over the back if we get that call. Orr's got it. Orr's just going to run. Orr in transition, goes up, and 1. Carlos Orr will go to the line to tie it. That foul's going to be on, is that 3?
Yep.
That's going to be his 3rd.
That is. That's the 3rd on Caton there.
3 Titans with 3 fouls. Yazel checks in. Time bucket is in. 40-40. We're knotted up.
We got a tie ball game.
Highlanders start this half on a 10-4 run. A lot of that coming from Orr. Drives on Yazel. Nothing there. Looking for a pass. Nothing there. Gets it to a cutter. That ball's free. Ball is still free. Ball's on the ground. That's going to stay with Mercer County.
Yeah. It's hard to maintain the possession when you're trying to trap it with your legs, isn't it?
Yeah, something about that just don't feel fundamental. I'm no expert. Let's see. Caton's got it under the basket. Looks to get it in. Still looks to get it in. Still looks to get it in. Finally gets it into Mays. Goes back to Caton. Caton spins on Orr. Wants to put it up. Finally just passes out of the shot. That one was going to be blocked. It's number 2, Tatum with it, defended by Yazel out front. Tatum's, ball's out of bounds, and that's going to be GP ball. Tatum was getting everything he wanted from Yazel right there.
Now coming in for them is Lane for Tatum.
And Tatum's got Lane. He's clean on the fouls. Wade Whaley has it. Goes back to Glasper. Goes back to Wade. Goes over to Yazel. Yazel was open for 3. Doesn't take it. Gets it back to Glasper up front. Glasper's got it. Steps into a 3. No good. That ball is going to be out to Caton. Caton brings it up. Stolen by Whaley. Good effort right there. Good effort right there. That ball might still be the Titans, but you probably saved a basket, truthfully. That's got to be 5 or close to it. He drives in, kicks it out. Lane in the corner. Lane fires the 3. No good. It's batted back up. It's put up again, and it finally falls.
That was Lane.
Yep, Perry shot the 3. Lane finished the 2 as Orr brings it up. Orr sizes up his man, drives in, looks to go up, gets it over to Wade. Wade puts it up. He gets fouled. Who's that on?
I think it's on 20. I think it's Perry. That'd be his first.
Yep.
Foul 20, Perry.
3rd foul for the Titans.
4th foul for the Titans.
4th foul for the Titans, my bad.
Yazel's got it. Yazel to Orr. Orr just about loses it. That ball's knocked away. Picked up by Orr. Orr's got it. He's getting fouled. He's still getting fouled. There's no call, no need for it. Glasper gets it. Glasper pulls up, free throw line, bounces around, no good. Richardson gets it. Richardson makes it.
And 1.
Two days in a row, Richardson with a crazy and 1. Who's that foul on? 5?
5.
That's Perry's 4th.
Yep. Desir coming in for Orr. Orr getting a quick breather.
That's 4. He's going to be subbed for Tatum, who has 2.
Carlos Orr has 17 points.
Lane violation. There'll be another one for Richardson at the line. Let him redeem himself. makes it. Highlanders take their first lead. 43-42, Titans with the basketball. Tatum brings it up, defended by Whaley. He goes in the corner to Perry. Gets it out to Lane, out of bounds.
Yeah, Lane mishandles it.
Big possession right here for the Highlanders. 13-7, they're up in this quarter so far. I'm sorry, 13-6. Wade Whaley's got it, gives it up to Yazel. Yazel wanted that three bad. He ends up taking it anyway. No good. Desir gets it, calls over the back on Desir. You're going to have that on them big jobs. That's going to be Titans basketball. They trail by 1.
That's Desir's second foul. He's the first GP player with 2.
Gets it into Mays. Mays looks to bring it up. Mays is looking for his guys to clear out as he tries to drive, gives it up to Lane. Lane's got it, crosses over, looks to go inside.
Oh, little push off.
Oh, and they're going to call a charge on Lane.
21, yep.
That's his first on my stat sheet. Is that what you have? Yep.
We're up to 6 fouls, though. We're close to the bonus for GP.
Glasper gets it up to Richardson to Desir, gives it back to Wade. Wade's got it. Wade looks to drive. He gets fouled. That's going to be 2 on Lane.
That's going to be 1 and 1, too. 21.
Foul number 21.
Everybody heard that. Whoever just yelled that in the gym, everybody heard that.
Yep.
First one for Whaley's good. He earns the second, puts the Highlanders up 2. Second one for Wade on the way. Second one's good. Knew that one off the hand. Highlanders lead by 3. Ellis checks in with 3 fouls. Axon checks in with 2 fouls. Lane's got 2. He's coming off. And then who else comes off? The other Perry.
Yep.
That ball stolen by Wade Whaley on the inbound. Goes cross court to Desir. And Desir gets fouled by 2 right there.
That's Tatum. That's his third.
That's his third. Desir's going to step to the line. GP's put up 15 points in the quarter already. Desir makes the first one. Is that Desir's first points of the night?
Let's see. Yep, sure is.
Thought it was. Second one for Desir, soon to be on its way. It's good. 47-42. Big steal from Wade Whaley on that inbounds pass. Got us to here. Gets it into Tatum. Tatum's got 3 fouls. He's going to bring it up. 2 minutes left in the third. Highlanders lead by 5. Tatum looks to drive. Gets it out to Mays. Mays almost mishandles it. He's lucky he's still got the basketball. Ellis is just jockeying for position. Mays is dribbling around out front. That's got to be a 5. That ball's batted away and stolen.
By Yazel.
Yazel gets it. He goes to bring it up. He's fouled. Yep.
That's Mays. That's his second.
It's going to send Yazel to the line. Team fouls on the game for the Titans. Wow.
It's 9-1 right now.
And that's just in the second half. That's 8, 12. 21 total fouls as a team. As Desir reels in the rebound, gets over to Glasper. Glasper's got it. Wanted that 3, felt the pressure coming. Desir fires the 3. No good. Foul. That's going to be on Richardson. It's going to be his first.
23, Charlotte.
Yazel.
Wow.
Yazel on that one. That's his second.
5-point lead for the Highlanders. Minute 41 left to go in the second. Ball is stolen by Wade Whaley. And it's almost stolen again. On the floor, picked up. Richardson gets it over to Desir. Desir goes up. Ball's still. This one's just flying around. Mays gets it in open court. Mays is going to go in. Almost blocked by Whaley. And that's going to be rebounded by Yazel. Yazel's got it. Gets it over to Glasper.
Glasper for 2.
That's an impressive play by Yazel. Made the guy fall down. Swing pass over to Tatum. Tatum brings it up, drives in. Blocked by Whaley. Get the ball to just get up the floor. We'll figure out who needs it when we get down there. We'll worry about the rest then. Yazel's got it. Player down.
You can't. I know the player's down, but
You're supposed to let possession ensue.
yeah.
Typically, the ruling is the possession ensues, and then he could have got back up. That might have been a free timeout. He got up and walked over there. He might have seen, hey, we're beat on the break. Let me lay here for a second.
Well, we always want to make sure the kids are good. But that's a referee. That's them. That's their role. So
yeah, I mean, that might have been some Ole Miss type dealings, some Lane Kiffin-esque. Yazel for three, get in there. No good. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis gets fouled. Yep. Hey, Wade's got 2 good steals. When you're playing aggressive, that's going to happen. That's Wade's first, though.
Foul number 12, Wade.
Put Wade on the inbounder every single time.
yeah, he's working it, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to change it and put Whitman on the inbounder.
Put a Whaley on the inbounder. It's working. Whitman just made him think. There it is. Ooh, kick.
Ball.
I don't mind that. Takes him out of the flow, makes him set back up.
Oh, they're talking. We got a little talking going on here on the floor, too.
Yeah, I don't think they're trying to hang out later either. They get it in. Stolen by Glasper. Glasper puts it out front to Whitman. Whitman lays it up. No good. Ford's there to finish it. He said, buddy, I bail you out. Highlanders up 9. Gets it over to Wayne. He brings it up. Wayne wants the 3. Oh, Ty.
Foul.
That's Ty's second.
Foul number 10, Glasper.
Highlanders still not to the bonus yet.
Perry checking back in.
I don't blame him on that one. Perry's got 4. That's risky. They put it in to Axum. Axum brings it up across the free throw or the timeline. Gets it to Ellis. Ellis gets it out to Perry. Goes over to Axum. 20 seconds. Almost stolen. He goes up. Ellis puts it up and in.
You know, Whitman's been bodying up to him, though, and playing him hard.
He's there's been a lot of opportunities he's missed.
Oh.
Ooh, that might have been a foul. Gets it to Mays. Mays just outruns the defense. That's going to cut it to 5.
Just 2 quick points right there.
Yep, 5-point lead. We go into the 4th. Highlanders lead 51-46. If you're GP.
We scored 21 in that period, and
they had 10.
They had 10, yep.
If you're GP, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't make it too hard.
I'm trying to talk to these young ladies over here that are doing their filming for us and their computer about joining our live stream group. So we're going to see if we can get one of them on the radio or on the live stream before too long, doing some announcing.
Yeah, hey, listen, it's part of the class. If you're taking the class, that's part of it.
But they're doing a good job. I appreciate them.
We do appreciate them coming out, letting us get on here and have a little bit of fun. Highlanders lead by 5. If you're GP, whatever adjustments you've made into this second half, they've worked. They've worked well.
They have. Coach Moore went into the half. He made some good adjustments, and the kids have come out, worked hard, and turned the tide of the game.
You know, if you're GP, just keep doing what you've been doing. You found your way to the line. You found your way to some easy buckets. You've played some good defense. Just keep it up.
All right, it's going to be GP possession starting the 4th period here.
Or looks to inbound. Glasper brings it up, crosses the timeline, gets to Orr. Back to Glasper, over to Desir. Don't take a shot you don't like right here either. Goes over to Orr. Orr's got it. Orr drives in. Gives it to Whaley underneath.
Whaley knocks it away.
Just got to go straight up with that. Got to get a little bit better shot than that.
Kyle Sub coming in for the Titans. That's number 3. That's Caton. He's coming back in with his 3 fouls.
Yeah. What, and Ellis is he? No, he's still in with 3.
Perry's in with 4.
And Caton's in with 3.
And Axum has 2.
He's cleared the court more than anything. Oh, ball's batted away. That's off the official. Oh, come on. That's off of you, big guy. That's our ball. If he's not standing there, Whitman lays that up. Hey, if they don't want it, we'll take it. You don't need that.
There's that explosive speed by Whitman Whaley.
Yeah.
5
That's
seconds.
5.
Nice.
5. He wanted to. Don't come up and give him that timeout now. That's 5. That's 5 all day.
That's not how you call a timeout on your shoulders.
You've got to put that, one hand, another hand. You make this little T-looking shape. It's kind of a new thing. All the kids are trying it.
Nice.
Cutting Whaley. Great pass from Glasper. 7-point lead. Ball's batted away. Man, Mercer County's making some lazy passes here. Perry drives. Perry gets it over. Dunk by Ellis. Someone's got to be there on him. Or gets it in. Long ball to Glasper. He's got it. He brings it up. Glasper's going to drive. Glasper goes up. Puts it in.
Layup, and 1.
And 1. Let's see who they got that on. That looks like that might be on 2-4. Yeah, that's his 4th.
And Ellis is their leading scorer with 18.
18 of their 48. That's big. Make us. He did.
Gets it.
Gets it in to Caton. Caton's going to bring it up.
Glasper's up to 15 points. I think he had 2 or 4 at the half.
And gets it over to Axon, defended by Orr. Gets it to Perry. He's down low, jockeying for position. Ball's batted away by Richardson. Axon gets it back.
After the ball.
Aggressive, being real aggressive. This is day 3 of a tournament. Your legs are tired. This is a who wants it type game. Shot from Mays, no good. Rebound to Perry. It is eventually handled by Richardson, gets out to Orr. Orr's going to dribble it up. Orr dribbles around Mays. He's got it. Ooh, tries to post him out there. Orr might have wanted to take him to the basket. Glasper takes it. Glasper drives in, puts it up off the glass, and then Highlanders lead by 10. How many is that for Glasper?
Now for Glasper, 17.
Corner 3 from Mays. No good. Rebound's free. That's off of Orr.
Yep.
Yeah, he got that one. I try to argue for him the best I can, but that's just not going to do it. Desir defending the inbound. Mays is trying to get away to that corner. He's trying to get away from Glasper. Mays really hadn't seen the ball for him. I don't understand why he's not handling it. He's got a good handle. That ball's up and in for Perry.
Yeah, Perry for 2.
30-second timeout for the Titans.
Leaves them with 3 fulls and leaves GP with a 30 and 3 fulls.
8-point lead for GP. It's they trailed by 6 at the half. Since the half, they've put up 28 points to the Titans 14. I mean, it's just real simple. They just outplayed them.
Yeah, they're playing hard defense, making good decisions, not doing any risky turnovers or anything. So doing a great job.
Leading away for the Highlanders, it's Orr and Glasper.
Orr's got 19 and Glasper's got 17.
I mean, that's what you want out of those 2 guys.
Yep. Cam Richardson's having a strong game tonight, too. He's got 10 points, 12 points.
That's the thing with Cam. You notice his effort. You can always tell he's playing hard. And you think, he got 1 or 2 offensive rebounds and putbacks, and you look at the box score, and he's got 12 or 13 points.
Yep.
Glasper puts it up, no good. Whaley's got it. He goes back up, puts it in, and 1. Foul is on 20. That's the other Perry. That's going to be his second.
Foul number 30.
Whitman's going to go to the line.
Foul is on 20. There's no 30, so it wasn't 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30.
10-point lead for the Highlanders. A little bit of confusion. There's no 30 on the roster. It's just number 20. That's Perry. I would assume him and number 5, Perry, have to be brothers or related or something. Just makes too much sense on that one. Perry inbounds to, or I'm sorry, Caton inbounds to Perry. Perry's going to bring it up, defended by Wade Whaley.
GP up by 11.
5:36 left to go. Highlanders lead by 11. Perry looks to drive on to Sear. Nothing there. Gets it back out top. Puts it to Perry. Shot's no good. Follows the shot. Rebound by Whaley. Whitman's got it. He's running the floor. He's all by himself. He takes it. He puts it up. It's blocked. They're going to say it was foul.
It's Caton. That's 4 for him. It's going to be 2 shots.
Their 3 best, arguably 3 of their 4 best players have 4 fouls.
Yep.
Coach is looking down the bench. He's not quite sure what to do. First one for Whaley's no good. Coach Moore makes a couple adjustments. Bounces around, bounces all around the rim and in. 62-50. Highlanders lead. Wade Whaley about gets the steal again. They bring it up, get over to Axon. He wanted that 3 bad, doesn't take it. Highlanders lead by 12. Caton's got it. He looks to drive, goes cross court. Perry puts it up off the glass and in. Highlanders lead by 10, 5 minutes left. Mays defending Glasper, or defending Orr. Orr gets it over to Glasper. Now Mays defends Glasper. Glasper looks to drive. He takes it in, puts it up off the rim, no good. Rebound out to Orr. Orr takes it. He wants it. He puts it up. Little fader, no good. 3 Titans get the rebound. They go to Mays. Smart play right there by Wade Whaley just to be in front of Mays. Don't let him get on the break.
Yep. Because he can take it to the hole quick.
Every single time. Caton's out top. He's defended by DeSeer. Caton drives in, gives it to a cutting Perry. What's the call?
Call on Whitman Whaley for a foul.
Looks like he got his money's worth right there for sure as Ellis checks back in.
That's Gatlinburg-Pittman's 5th foul as a team. That's Whitman's 2nd.
Ellis goes up. Real easy one for Ellis right there. He's got, on the floor, you've got Perry with 4, Caton with 4, Ellis with 4. We're 1 more from bingo right here if somebody will give it to us. It's just not the shot. It's just not the shot. You got to slow it down. Lead is 8. Ellis wants to take it all the way. He drives in. Ball's batted away. Ball's free. Whitman knocks it away. Little brother comes and gets it for him. Wade has it. He brings the ball up, gets it over to Orr. Goes back to Wade. Wade's going to take it. Wade goes to drive, puts it up. No good. Ellis gets that rebound.
We might need to try to take it to Ellis. He's got that 4th foul. So
drive right at him. He's a difference maker for Mercer County.
He's got 20 points.
Probably just as many rebounds.
Yeah, he's got a lot of rebounds.
Mays gets the screen, gives it up top. That's going to be Caton with it. He drives, tries to get it over to Perry. That's going to be a charge. Let's see, who'd they get that on?
I have no idea.
I think that's
Number
on Caton.
3, that's Caton. That's his 5th.
That's 5. He's going to sit down. It's our first bingo of the night.
Looks like they're bringing Tatum in for him. Tatum has 3.
If you've marked it on your card, please go to the front of the hall to collect your reward. Let's see. So, yep. Tatum comes in with 3. I mean, that's just foul trouble all the way around. Glasper brings it up.
I like how Glasper directed Jackson DeSeer on where to inbound the ball.
Put it right here. I'll be at the spot.
Yep. Just basketball
Over to
knowledge.
Richardson. Shots blocked by Ellis. That's out of bounds.
Yeah.
I don't know that Ellis's foot didn't touch out of bounds. If that was at the next level, that might be reviewed. Highlanders lead by 8. They get it into Perry. Oh, wow. Wow. You're too big for that. You're too big for that. That's a cheeky little move. Heady play right there.
That's 6 fouls on GP.
6 fouls on the Highlanders. Next one puts them in the 1-and-1.
Yep.
I hope that next time Ellis puts a little shoulder into somebody, we're able to find a call. That would be nice. That's Perry with it. He's looking for somewhere to go, puts it down low. Perry to Perry. Call that a sibling connection as Glasper breaks through. He drives in, puts up a floater in the middle of the lane, drains it, puts the Highlanders back up 8 under 3.
Intercepted by Glasper.
Stolen by Glasper. He goes to drive in. He goes in, puts it up off the glass. It's a big swing right there. Quick steal and a 2. Mays tried to make a little move, just not there for him, or applies a little bit of pressure.
Went from a 6-point lead back out to a 10. We needed that.
Let's see. Yazel's really stepped up on defense tonight. I'm liking what he's bringing.
Yep.
He's not the biggest cat in the game, but he can get around. Does what he's got to do to help his team for sure. Orr brings it in. Orr drives inside. Goes up, puts it up. No good. Ball's free. Perry gets it up to Mays. Mays stops and pops. No good. Rebound is free on the ground. He's rolling with it. Jump ball. Mercer County ball.
So if you roll on top of the ball, Parker, like a bear does in the circus, what's that called?
A pretty good party trick, I think. You'd be really cool.
I've never seen anybody do that.
He's going to have a lot of friends in college, I guess. I don't know. I can't say you have possession. Probably going to have a lot of pain in your hip tomorrow. I don't really know. That ball gets in down low. Listen.
Yeah.
We had every bit of that one.
Yeah.
I try to argue for him as much as I can, but that's
going to be on Seth Sutton. That's his second. Team 7th, that's going to be 1-and-1. That's Perry at the line for Mercer.
$25 fouls as a team for Mercer County. That's all game long. For the Highlanders, there's 12. Glasper gets the board.
Man, Glasper can jump.
Goes to bring it up. Drives in. They're really trying hard not to give him his 5th. And that's cool and all, but he might have found it right there. Gives it into Orr. Orr out to Glasper. Corner 3. Bang.
It's his first 3 of the game.
69-56. That's a big nail in the coffin right here. I mean, that's 13 points under 2 minutes. That was a huge play for GP.
Yep.
Okay. That's
foul on number 2. That's Tatum. That's 4.
No, is that on us or is that them? No, that's on us. No, that's on them. Wow.
Yeah. Called that on Tatum.
That's 4 on Tatum.
That's double bonus defensive foul. I guess we still have to take it from.
I thought they got Sutton on that for sure.
Whoa.
Ooh, little pushing right here. Getting a little mouthy. Gets it to the Sear. Sear brings it up over to Yazel. Just a little too much mustard.
Yep, too much.
Look, got a little chippy here between Sutton and Axon.
Yep.
He tells Yazel, go get Mays. He said, I found my guy.
I'll take him.
I like it. Let him know. Go get your matchup. 3. No good, and that's a foul.
Yeah, that.
Can't do that. That's 3 on Sutton.
Foul on Sutton.
I think that was a little bit of aggression foul right there.
Yeah, wanted to get one out of it for sure. You know, it's still in a good place for the Highlanders. He makes all 3 of these. You're still up double digits. Minute 17 left. Misses the first one.
Axum has 6 there for Mercer.
Makes that second.
Richardson comes back in for Seth Sutton.
Huge second half for the Highlanders so far tonight. Glasper's got it. Axon tried to steal it, just ran right by him. Runs through him again. Good pass, out of bounds.
Richardson didn't know it was coming.
I can't blame him.
Beautiful pass.
I can't blame him.
Ty Glasper has a high basketball IQ.
I mean, that was a fantastic pass. I didn't even. I'm up here. I got a view of everybody on the court. And I didn't. Okay, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's three on Yazel.
Yep.
Foul on 23, Charlotte.
Huh. They're going to make sure they get their shots in the bonus for sure.
Yep.
Highlanders up by 11, minute 10 left. We need some time to burn off the clock here.
Axum coming back to the line.
21,
5:30 in the afternoon. These ones are getting done before the ones last night even started. Axum to the line. Shot is up. It's good. Orr checks in. Coach trying to preserve his lead just a little bit here late.
This is a good basketball team from Kentucky, though. I mean, they got some shooters, got some speed.
Yep, Glasper's going to bring it up. Dribble move. He gets it up to Whitman. Whitman's got it, gives it over to Wade. Wade's got it, goes cross court to Carlos. Goes back to Glasper. They're going to have to foul him at some point. Desir's got it. Desir wanted that three bad.
Oh.
He just hugs him.
He gave him a hug. That's Perry's fifth.
He's gone.
Foul number 5, Perry.
He just thought he'd hug it out before he went and sat down for a minute.
Yeah. That's 14 comes in the game. That's Axum.
Who's been in there? We keep calling Axum. Tatum. We've been calling Tatum Axum the whole time. Let's see. I've given Axum too many of Tatum's points here then. I'll have to change that. There's 3 of those. He gets those 3 foul shots I just gave him by accident. There's Desir. Put it in there, Jackson.
First one's no good. Double bonus. He'll be guaranteed the second shot.
Good.
Drains it 70-59, under a minute. Highlanders are just seconds away from icing down their back-to-back Christmas tournament championships. Gets it down low to Ellis. Ellis goes up, puts it up. It's going to fall. Lead is 9, 39 seconds left. That's a timeout. You know, if you go and look at this team's history, from when Coach Moore took over until now, he's really turned this program around.
Yeah.
6-20 their first year, just trying to get things nailed down. Had a lot of young players. You know, he's really got into it. Back-to-back district championships.
Yeah, it's the first. And the one 2 years ago was the first district championship, and I think in about 20 years, wasn't it?
I think so. I think it's the first one.
2002, yeah.
Yep, First one in, well, it would have been 19 years. Back-to-back region coach of the years for Coach Moore. I mean, they've really done a lot of good things. And you look down there, and, yeah, they've got, you know, very talented players. Glasper and Orr extremely talented. Both Whaley brothers are very good athletes. Desir's very good. But to go with those guys, they're well coached.
Yeah.
They move well. In both GP teams, they don't lose 50-50 balls. Anything on the floor, they're getting after it. They're trying to rebound. They're just a tough ball team.
Well, and they develop, too, because they have a freshman team that's coached by Coach Noah, and then their JV team by Coach Hinton. And Coach Hinton played 4 years of college basketball, so they're trying to develop them. They're developing through the program. So they got a great freshman team and a great JV team that's pushing them on in here.
Glasper's fouled. He's going to step to the line. 37 seconds left, 10-point lead. You know, this is, you kind of, I understand you want to stop the clock and try to get back in it and hope they miss free throws, but in the same vein, 10 points in less than 40 seconds. Maybe time to go on home. Glasper puts up the second shot. It's good. Drains it.
It's 26 for Glasper.
How many does Orr have? That's another steal for Wade Whaley. That's got to be at least 4 of those for him. Dribbles to the defense, does Desir, gives it up, gets it over to Orr.
Orr had 19, but that makes 21.
Big night here for Orr. I think that's his season high is 25, so 21 will do just fine. Orr gets it, puts it up to Glasper. Glasper drives in, gets fouled. He looks up, and he gets teed. Late tee for Glasper. Really proved your point getting the tee with 10 seconds left.
White personal foul 2. Black 10 technical.
That's 2 technicals for the Highlanders tonight.
Yep.
Glasper makes the first one. Yep. So going to the line for to make it a 15-point lead, calling that technical really changes the outlook of this one. Really puts it in jeopardy.
It's going to put Ellis at the line here for Mercer, it looks like.
Technical on Mercer's bench. How does this work now?
I don't know.
He's
I guess they shoot 2, and then we go back and shoot 2 more?
Yeah.
And then whose possession is it?
Who's the technical on?
I have no idea.
We're really just prolonging this.
Mays hits first.
These refs have had fun getting to come up to town for the Christmas tournament. They're just trying to stay as long as they can. Second one for Mays is no good. Okay. So now it goes down here. And Wade's going to shoot it.
Wade Whaley.
76-62. Misses first one. Who got the technical down here for the?
I don't know. He called it on the bench. I don't know if it was a player or coach or what.
Second one's good for Wade Whaley. All that to keep the lead at 15. Highlander ball. Just walk this one out. Just get it in bounds, walk it out. Whaley's going to just dribble this one out. Gives it over to his brother. And that's going to be the final back-to-back years for the Highlanders, Christmas tournament champions.
Yep. That's big. That lone loss coming from the Northview team that played us a great ball game here a few weeks ago, and that put a little fire under the Highlanders. So,
you know, in most sports you don't have enough of a regular season to lose one, but sometimes in basketball, losing one that you might not should have lose or losing one to a rival really gets you fired up.
Yeah, it fuels the fire a little bit. Parker, once again, thank you so much for helping us out here over the Christmas tournament. Guys, I hope all the Highlander fans have a wonderful Christmas, a happy New Year, and, well, we'll see you back here next week after Christmas for the Smoky Mountain Classic. Our boys play it's the Winter Classic. Our boys play in it, but our girls are off. So everybody have a happy holidays here from Gatlinburg-Pittman High School. We'll see you. All right, I'll shoot you a text message. I appreciate you, man.